Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Colorado Rockies 6-4 yesterday. The win was the Reds' 20th of the season, which is the most wins prior to May 1st in franchise history. The Redlegs will start a weekend series in Pittsburgh tonight at 6:45. Cleveland Guardians had the day off yesterday. They'll be out west playing the A's tonight. First pitch is at 9:40. And we had 3 Game 6s in the NBA playoffs. The Knicks eliminated the Hawks after a 140-89 blowout victory. The Wolves beat the Nuggets 110-98 to send Denver packing. And the 76ers defeated the Celtics 106-93 to force a Game 7 in that series. The Cavs will attempt to end their series with the Raptors tonight with Game 6 set to tip off at 7:30 in Toronto. This update is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Come on, Joe! Featuring producer Dylan.
We're the 5 best rappers of all time.
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. What's up? I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Good morning. Go to hell. Tyvis, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah?
I'm doing well. Yes, I'm a little offended by my family, though.
Why are you offended by your family? What do they do?
So yesterday, I tell my wife, I said, hey, you know what? Take the night off. I'm cooking tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Chef Tyvis is on the grill tonight, right?
How often between the two of you is that the case where you're
Where
cooking?
I cook?
Yeah.
Once a month, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
See, in our house, it's more like 50-50. She probably is like doing it slightly more, but
Yeah.
I'm told I need to do it more because my wife likes when I cook. She likes what I
Same.
Yeah. So see,
Same.
we got to step it up as guys. We got to go cook more, apparently, because we're good cooks here.
I went and got the beef. I said, I'm going to make some Philly cheesesteaks because I haven't made them in a while. You know,
That's
the
great.
last time I made them, I said, oh, this was the best thing I've ever made.
Do you saute some peppers and onions in there?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's,
okay.
Is that not?
You don't have to. Some places put them very heavy. Some places it's less so. Some places you can get it without any of that if you want. But I'm with you. Little sausage and onion goes a long way.
At worst, I have to have the pepper. I mean, I'm not a big onion fan.
Or did I say sausage? I meant peppers and onions. I don't want to say sausage and onions.
It's Pizza Friday for him. You see what his hand is. As soon as this shit's over, he going to JT's or he going to Benny's on the way home.
Tyvis said, as soon as the shift is over, by the way.
Yes. Shift.
Yes, that's
Thank you. Just be careful. It's a Friday. It doesn't mean the SEC or the FTC. What is their name? FCC. Doesn't mean that. We still have to abide by the rules. But
So, anyways, I explained to her that I want to do this, right? I got all the stuff. I got the beef sitting out so it can unthaw out the freezer, all of that.
Sure.
She said she had to go to the store because my daughter's having her birthday party tomorrow. Her birthday is on Sunday. She'll be 4.
Okay. That's you? So that's
This Milani.
Joe? Oh,
Yeah,
Milani.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
Milani Joe.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So she's having her party. So she goes and she was running to Walmart to grab some party stuff for the party.
Yeah.
Well, when she comes back, here she is. She goes to Walmart. She walks in with some chicken from Walmart.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her like,
I'm doing steak.
I'm about to cook.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you can cook if you want, but I like the chicken looked good and I was hungry, so I just grabbed a bucket of chicken. So,
It was not. I thought you meant she grabbed like raw chicken.
No.
To cook
bucket
later.
of fried chicken.
Oh, so already cooked chicken. And you
Correct.
had planned to cook.
Correct.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
So-
I mean, that's in some ways that's good because, I mean, who wants to turn down a nice bucket of fried chicken? I love fried chicken. But if you had your heart set on
missing the
steak,
point. Yeah, you missing the point.
I think you're missing the point, which is why not cook both?
So guess what I did?
Did you make some
I
steaks?
said, listen, I'd had my mind made up. I'm thinking about these Philly. Dang it, I'm going out there and I'm making these Philly cheese.
Yes, that's right. I love this.
Tell me why you're offended. You started the story by you're offended.
This is why I'm offended. I'm the only one that ate the Philly cheese.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
The other two,
I agree with you.
I made 4 of them, and they just sit there. One is gone, the other one's just sitting on the plate. And
Okay.
they ate chicken.
Next
instead.
important question. Did you have any fried chicken?
I had one leg.
Yes.
One small leg.
There we go.
2-meal Tyvis.
Hey,
That
this
is not a
this is-
two meal. I had one.
You
I
had two
literally
different
had
meats?
one small leg.
That's essentially 2 different
And
entrees.
you think that you're not a foodie.
Y'all are sick.
We got to change the name. Tyvis eats 2 things, apparently. One dinner, 2 things.
You two are sick. That was more of like a little appetizer.
Tyvis, 2 foods, 1 mouth. That's you. Yes, this is you now. This is your life. You eat 2 foods for dinner. I love it. It's good. 2 entrees for Tyvis. Yes.
Make a
Yes.
long story short, I enjoyed the Philly cheesesteak over
Well, as you
the
should.
chicken. How about that?
I don't blame you at all.
You put your
'Cause-
blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah. Actually,
And no one appreciated it. That is rough. I do
I-
feel bad for you in that regard.
Makes you not want to cook.
yeah.
Makes you never want to cook.
Now, I had a similar experience. This was probably 6 months ago, where I said I had a hankering for like a what do you call it? When you have like the burgers that are just completely flattened out. Smash burgers. Thank you. Where I had been watching on Instagram, I was getting the reels.
You made
of,
the sauce too? The smash sauce?
I didn't do smash sauce, but here's what I did was
Yeah,
I
little
listened
thing,
to the
flatten
guys.
it.
Have you ever seen in Oklahoma, there's this diner where they make this burger. And so now this has become a thing. There's a diner in New York that has done it as well, where they take, I'm not talking about a few onions. I'm not talking about an onion ring. I'm talking about the thinnest slivers of rings of onions you can picture, cut as thin as possible. But then they are like almost shaved. They're so thin. But then they pile about, it looks like a pound of onions
Yeah,
on like a quarter-pound burger.
I feel like I have seen this. And,
Right.
And, you know, I don't like onions, so I said,
Okay.
well, that's not going to do me no good.
That's fine. But I had been seeing that, and I was like, you know what? I've never done. I've made burgers plenty of times, but I've never done like smash burgers with some like
With
really thin onions in it.
Ring of onions.
Yeah,
huh?
like little thin. I didn't put a pound of onions in it, but I did get a really nice onion. I researched which onion to get. I forget which one it was, but I got the right type of onion. I chopped them up real thin, had them all ready to go, had the pan, and I did them in the house. I didn't even go out on the grill and do it. I did them in the house because it was cold.
Oh, look at you.
And I made these things, and I'm telling you, I had a secret to making a good smash burger at home. Press them out with like foil or parchment paper and stack them with a separator. So then when you go to cook them, they're already flat. And then don't try to flatten them out on the actual pan because that won't work. I take the flattened one, put it on there, and then keep it flat, but I put some onions on it. And then when they cooked up, I flipped it over after a minute or two, made these burgers, melted some cheese on it, did the whole thing. I'm looking at these things. They looked Instagram ready. I put one in my mouth. They tasted great. I bring them over, and I did half with onions, half without, because I have spoiled-ass kids who won't eat just a burger with onions in it. So I said, all right, I'm going to do half without.
When did we get soft? Because
I don't know.
my parents back in the day, if you don't want to eat, that's all I'm making. That's all it is. If you don't want that, you go sit there until it's go.
Right.
You just sit there at the table.
But I brought these burgers over. Everyone, I got the buns. I steamed the buns to make sure they're nice and like soft and pillowy.
Yeah.
With the crispy burger and the
Toasted
cheese
my
melted.
buns yesterday too.
Oh, it's great, right? It goes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
So I bring this all over the table. We had mac and cheese and a vegetable some kind, right? And so I put the burgers out, and I'm cleaning up the kitchen a little bit, and I'm getting my stuff, and I go back, sit down, and I see everyone's taking like a bite or two of their burger, and my middle daughter looks right at me and goes, "It's burned," and I'm like, No, it's not. It's
crisp.
caramelized. This is called, what is it, the Maillard reaction? It's like got a whole name. It's a scientific thing. It's very tough to do. I did it, and I executed it. And trust me, I would tell you if it's burned. Because if I ate it and it didn't taste good, I would say, throw these in the trash. We're going to the restaurant. I'm the one who knows. I go do the research. Unlike you kids who eat mac and cheese and goldfish crackers all your lives and hot dogs. I'm eating real food out here. And then I get to like, it's burned. And they're like, yeah, it's a little crispy. And I have found this out about my family. I did this once. I got a smoker a few years ago, smoked wings, Thought I did them pretty well. To my taste, they were pretty good. Bring them in. They're like, these taste like smoke. Yes, that's the point. It's smoked wings. I smoked them with the smoke. That's what you want.
So you telling me they didn't eat the burgers, T-Bone?
They took like nibbles of the burgers and they were like, no, these aren't. And I haven't made burgers again. I haven't smoked wings again. Apparently, all they want is hot dogs, grilled cheese, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, simple foods.
You sound like, I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in revenge. I believe in an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
The next time,
Karma.
The next time Lauren cooks, I'm ordering pizza.
There you go.
I also have.
I'm sorry. And you see her like slicing up like a radish or something, and you're like, she's got this whole elaborate dish.
Until she get it on the grill, and then I'm going to just order pizza right then and there.
Actually, you need to have it. If you get the inkling she's going to do it, just have the order ready and then just hit the button as soon as she goes out there with raw chicken. Because then by the time she comes back in, you're sitting there with the pizza going, oh, were you making food? I'm so sorry. And you just like got a mouthful of cheese. That's what you want. That's great. I'm all about this. Yes. Yeah, if you are making food, we can't go order other food. That's totally fair on that. By the way, break up the Reds. 20 wins? They get to 20 wins before the end of April?
Good for them.
This team is playing out of its mind.
The Guardians get it together. We can have that Ohio Cup for the World Series.
Who cares about the Guardians? The Reds are awesome.
I want to see the World. I want the World Series to be the Reds versus the Guardians.
Oh yeah, I-71 series. That'd be great. I would love that.
$5 on that. Won't you bet it right now on May 1st?
What are you, a degenerate?
Yes. You're the one who bets a parlay every day, and you're going to call me a degenerate.
Everyday parlay.
I do not bet a parlay every day. Like, I don't know where y'all got that
Every other day, sorry.
By the way, you know who you could also break up? The New York Mets, because they suck. They lost yesterday. They are currently on pace to win like 52 games.
Yeah, I think it was 55 or something like that.
100. They are 10 and 21 or something along those lines.
They're the exact opposite, pretty much, of like where the Reds are. It's like the inverse. And if you looked at their their payrolls, you'd never know.
Their bank accounts.
Yeah, and their bank accounts too.
They bank account. They smiling every day.
Speaking of money, how much does it cost to win a championship in college basketball? We'll tell you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. Right now, no crashes on your roadways. Watching things pick up on 33 on the southeast side and on 270 near Easton. But again, no crashes right now. Make it a great day. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steckerwald with your fan traffic.
Alan Parsons Live Project, celebrating 50 years of the debut album, Tales of Mystery and Imagination. Saturday, July 25th, 8 p.m., Columbus Commons. An unforgettable night with the Alan Parsons Live Project. On sale now at picnicwiththepops.com. The 50th anniversary of Tales of Mystery and Imagination. Live. Presented by Nationwide Picnic with the Pops.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Spring is sprung, and savings are in full bloom at Menards. Visit Menards Garden Center for everything you need to get your garden growing. Choose from hundreds of beautiful, colorful flowers, lush trees and shrubs, and everything in between. Menards Garden Center is back in bloom. Stop in today to get your garden on. Check out fresh deals happening now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
We got a higher home appraisal after we put away our African art and family photos.
Has this happened to you because of race or national origin? Contact HUD at hud.gov/fair housing. A message from HUD and the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Like me a voice.
Ramaswamy served as an executive producer on a film that shined a light on human trafficking, and he has been a staunch advocate for using every means possible to raise awareness and end this crime.
As governor, Vivek will lock up human traffickers, protect our children, and deliver justice. Let's end this evil for good with Vivek Ramaswamy.
Vivek Ramaswamy for governor.
Paid for by Vivek Ramaswamy and Rob McCauley for Ohio.
The Reds are on the Fan's family of stations all season long.
If you don't listen, Terry Francona will ride his scooter to your house and yell at you.
Your home of the Reds.
The Fan 2, and the Fan 3.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We could see some showers this morning, and scattered showers will be on and off throughout the day today with maybe a rumble of thunder. Otherwise, skies will be mostly cloudy with highs getting into the mid to upper 50s with breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows plunging into the 30s, which means a frosty morning is possible for Saturday, then turning mostly sunny with highs in the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Big Nine was a sad, incomplete place.
Enter Ohio State. The rest is history. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan.
Sometimes when Tyvis wears khaki pants,
I can see the outline of his genitals. There's no joke there. It's just an observation.
God, the more I resist, the more intriguing they become. I can't look away.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
I'll tell you right now, in that commercial break, didn't they play a commercial for the Alan Parsons Project? Did you hear that? I'll tell you right now.
Look at you paying attention to the
I said to
commercials.
Tyvis, I said, "Oh, Alan Parsons Project," and I said, "You know Alan Parsons Project?" And he said, "I don't think I do it." I said, "But if I, remember the intro for the Bulls where it goes bam 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 chicka bam bam," and that's all I did. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you know exactly what I'm." I mean, this is how iconic does it get? When you just, all I had to do was do a bad version of, and then
I knew exactly what it was after that.
And now, your starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. Like, oh my God. This is too good.
You know what's crazy is that people was intimidated. Like, teams was intimidated by this.
Well, there's two reasons for that. One,
I mean, it was Michael Jordan.
That's number one. was that you're reading the intro card and it's like from Central Arkansas or wherever, number 33, Scotty Pippen. Like, yeah, that guy's good. And it's like, from North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan.
The place goes crazy.
Yeah. And Horace Grant. I don't know if Bill Whittington and Bill Cartwright had that.
Michael.
Yeah, of course they did, because he was that dude.
But they never said this about LeBron.
I mean, they didn't have an intro like this for LeBron. This is, listen.
What do you mean?
No.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
No, yeah, I know. They're ripping this off.
Oh, St. Mississippi.
No. Listen.
LeBron James.
Everyone is ripping off this intro because all the other NBA arenas at the time, it would, before the game, they would be like, number 23, Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah. When I was in high school,
Phil
I used to
Jackson.
hear that.
It was nothing.
Like, ain't no juice to that.
No, and then the Bulls were like, let's make this a thing. And you go in there, and they would darken the arena, and the spotlight's going, and Benny the Bull is flying down from the rafters. They made it a whole, and now everyone does that. But I feel like they were the ones who innovated.
But I figured, wouldn't that the Showtime Lakers didn't have nothing like this going on?
They had their own thing. You know what?
I mean, they brought entertainment to basketball.
You know what?
They saved the NBA.
They had the Lakers girls and Dr. Buss having sex in the suite. That's what they had.
Well,
they did have.
Let them live. Rest in peace.
By the Alan Parsons project, that intro, it's no LeBron chalk toss, but it's pretty cool.
Okay,
it's up there.
Stop.
What's wrong with him?
I love LeBron's chalk toss. That's fine. This is come on.
My God, Michael.
I don't know where I have it.
Did you see when Michael used to?
Oh my God, Michael!
Did y'all see what he used to do to the broadcast people before he went in? What he did with the chalk?
Oh, LeBron?
No, Michael.
Oh no, what would he do?
He used to go by him and like shake the chalk in their face.
Oh, did he really?
So they used to get umbrellas and put it up.
I didn't know that. That's actually kind of great. I had no idea he did that.
It's crazy, man. He used to purposely go over to their desk and spray the chalk so they'd get in their face.
Yeah. I want to. All right, I'm going to get to this story about how much it costs to win in college basketball, but very quickly, last night, there are two things in the NBA that you should know about, okay? Because now you got me thinking NBA. The first thing is the Knicks destroyed the Atlanta Hawks in a way that should be probably illegal, and I think they may have to disband the entire Atlanta Hawks franchise because they lost 140-89.
I believe.
And it wasn't that close.
It was over in the first quarter.
The Knicks had the biggest halftime lead in playoff history, I want to say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
86-39 or something along those lines.
Yeah. So this was, if you don't remember, if you haven't been following the NBA at all or haven't followed these playoffs, like the Hawks were making this look like it might be a series because everyone thought, oh, the Knicks are just going to roll through Atlanta, and then that didn't happen. And Atlanta started to look like they might put up a fight, and then this happened, and this was a game-clinching win for Game 6 of this series, so it's all over now. But the point to make here is that with, I believe it was 10:58 to go in the third quarter, so you'll be aware that NBA quarters are 12 minutes in length. With 10:58 to go, with 10:58 to go in the third quarter, the Knicks already had 90 points. Atlanta scored 89 for the game. So if the Knicks had stopped playing, if they had stopped scoring, they could have kept playing defense, but they stopped scoring any more points, they would have had this game won by total a minute into the third quarter, essentially.
They was up by like 60 points.
Here's another stat. Knicks took a 50-point lead faster than any team has ever taken a 40-point lead in history.
It was, and I'm not saying this makes it fun to watch. I'm saying, though, can we appreciate the greatness of what a performance, and again, what a terrible performance that was by the Hawks in a game that they had to have. They played awful, but
the Hawks had to start fighting. You had to fight. I mean,
when you're down 50, that's not the time to start fighting. They should have instigated something way before that.
You got to win. You got to win something.
Yeah,
I'm leaving here with something.
I saw this from Roger Sherman tweeted out at one point.
You said Richard.
No, not Richard.
Don't play, but we are not quoting him on this show.
Roger Sherman. He writes about sports. He actually has a newsletter called Sports. But anyway. He had this number. Everyone was posting stuff like this with the score at this point, the score at that point. So he said the Knicks are leading the Hawks right now 99-38. Just God, okay? He said that is almost exactly the scoreline from Cardale Jones playing a kid in the hospital in NCAA football when it was 90.
He say that for real?
Yeah, he said because Cardale says, man, I wish everyone stopped saying I beat a kid in the hospital 91-35. It was 98-35. I had 91 with 126 in the fourth. We just talked about that tweet earlier in the week. He referenced that because that's how lopsided this game was. Like, he referenced that it was 99-38 and Cardale's score was 98-35. So, like, that's what everyone was doing last night who watched that game. Now,
Cardale gave up 35 points.
Apparently he did.
Shame on him.
Apparently he did. Now, now the other thing I want to bring up, because we were talking about a little bit of what get your juices going with the 90s basketball stuff. If you are looking for a little bit of an experience of what it was like in the 90s, and if you're looking for a little bit of experience of like where we used to be as a society, tomorrow night, can I interest you? Saturday night, Game 7 from the Garden.
The God.
The Boston Celtics, the 76ers, one game to determine it all.
First of all,
that's a Game 7.
First of all,
between two Eastern Conference.
Hold on.
What?
Because I'm not about to.
It's on NBC.
We're not about to do that.
What do you mean we're not about to do that?
We're not about to do that.
Why not?
There's only one guard.
And it's Madison
And that's
Square
Madison Square. We never done TD Gardens and Madison Square Garden. There's two totally different.
I hope you understand.
When you say the guard,
okay,
Boston
that's
Garden.
only one garden you talk about.
Boston Garden.
I can't believe you did that.
The Boston Garden. What are we talking about?
It was never the Garden.
No, yeah.
It had different names.
And then you said it the way that you say it. The Garden. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the fact that this is a good series and we're going to have some fun. You're right. It's not from Madison Square Garden. How dare I? But the point is, you got NBA on NBC. They're going to play that music. You're going to have Celtics Sixers. It's a good game. Game 7. I think this is going to be awesome.
You think the Sixers going to win?
I hope they win. I'm kind of rooting for it.
0%.
VJ Edgecombe, my guy.
I feel like it's 0%.
The Cavs need to be rooting for the Sixers.
The Cavs need to go do what the
Just
Knicks
take care
did
of business
yesterday.
They need to go take care of business
That's what the
tonight.
Cavs need to do. If they don't have a performance like the Knicks just had, I'm still not going to be high out. They go out there and blow them out like that, the Raptors in Toronto, all right, now I'm back.
So, speaking of things that happened last night, you guys were talking about your dinner experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Steak and Shake. If you haven't been there in a few years, it's not the Steak and Shake of my childhood.
No?
You go in there, you're ordering off a kiosk, which is fine because I don't really like
actually
talking to
love
people.
that.
Who
I do
goes inside?
I wanted to
Lots of people.
I wanted to sit down and have a level 2.
Who does that?
That's
level
a
dinner with
Steak
my
and
girl.
Shake experience.
Yes.
To go in and sit down in the diner and eat there.
I ain't never sat in Steak and Shake in my life.
Well, that's because you're weird and you don't also go out past like 10 p.m. because that used to be the thing with Steak and Shake used to be open 24 hours.
Yes.
And I would go there. That was like a Waffle House-esque type of place.
That would be the experience where before I had a child, I had probably been to Steak and Shake as many times drunk as sober.
Yeah, that's right.
But
you think that's cute?
You go in there, you order the kiosk, they take Bitcoin there. They got a Bitcoin burger that they're pushing out.
What is that?
You order a drink. You have to scan a QR code to like unlock the fountain.
Oh,
what the hell is that?
That thing, I saw that too. The last
I
time
don't
we
know
went in,
nothing about that.
the last time we went in, I saw they had that too, and then we didn't have to. Like we just went up and it worked. Like I didn't have to
That
do
wasn't
anything
my
with it.
experience.
Well, that's stupid. That's
you know what? Serves you well because you should have just got in the drive-thru. You would have had to. You could have skipped all
If
that.
you want a refill, you got to scan it again, and if it's not working, there's no waitresses anymore. Essentially, all there is the 2 people working in the kitchen staff.
Oh, that's
Steak and Shake has gone cheap.
No, that's not good. I agree with you there. I had been in there before, but we didn't have the scan the QR code for the drink thing, and they got our order right, so I didn't have to track anyone down. But yeah, I could see what you're talking about because you're right. There were no waiters or waitresses coming around checking in on you, making sure everything was okay. You're right. That was
what
different.
What Dylan is talking about is irrelevant. It was the food good.
The food was fine. It took about
then it's all irrelevant.
30 minutes for it to come out.
Well,
that's
that's
also not the Steak and Shake. I remember.
If you would have went through the drive-thru,
I would have been in my car for 30 minutes instead.
What
do you mean? The same people are cooking the same food. Why would I have went any faster?
There got to be a little emphasis on it. I got things to do.
All right. By the way, I teased it very quickly. Dusty May confirmed it did cost Michigan only $10 million to win a national championship this year. I feel like that's important to note. He did say, though, that's not going to happen again. He said it's going to be way more this year if they want to do that because all the other teams are up in the ante. So just like in football where it's $20 million one year, $30 million the next year, $40 million this year, probably $50 million the year after that, college basketball is going the same route.
They've been active in the portal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you kidding? They're one of those schools where the kids are calling them going like, please, Dusty, take a look at my film. Like everyone wants to go there now because they won a national championship. 2 minutes away, Roger Goodell was in your old stomping grounds, Tyvis. He was up in Cleveland for the groundbreaking, air quotes, groundbreaking of the new Browns Stadium. Did he thank Ohio taxpayers for our $600 million? You'll find out next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. Right now, no crashes on your roadways. Watching things pick up on 33 on the southeast side and on 270 near Easton. But again, no crashes right now. Make it a great day. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steckerwald with your fan traffic.
This is This Date in Reds Baseball with team historian Greg Rhodes.
Nothing unusual when a manager or player gets thrown out of a game, but a trainer? Yes, the Reds trainer Larry Starr was ejected this May 1st back in 1985 in a game at Riverfront. The Braves were clobbering the Reds, leading 13-2 in the top of the fifth. But then the rains came, and it looked like the game would be called, and the Reds spared the defeat. But after a nearly 3-hour delay, the game started up again, the field still wet, puddles on the warning track, and Starr yelled at the umps from the dugout, "Somebody's going to get hurt out there," or something to that effect, whatever. Larry Starr got the heave-ho, an ejection for the team trainer this May 1st, 1985, this date in Reds baseball.
This Date in Reds Baseball is brought to you by the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame and Museum, presented by Dinsmore. Celebrating greatness, preserving history, providing inspiration.
Spring is here. Now's the time to get your air conditioner ready with a $49 AC tune-up from Columbus Worthington Air. An AC tune-up can help save money on your energy bill and prevent expensive breakdowns. As your local home service experts, everything we do is backed by our exceptional service guarantee. Proudly serving Columbus homeowners for 90 years and counting. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Tyvis Powell helped the Buckeyes win a national championship. T-Bone watched Tyvis Powell help the Buckeyes win a national championship. Equally important. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Okay, am I being cynical? Old guy, get off my lawn. Am I?
Of course you are.
Okay,
of course you are. I don't even know what you're about to say, but yes.
All right. I don't like it when rich billionaire a-holes call themselves doing a groundbreaking, like we're groundbreaking today. We got the shovels ready.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they do is they shovel a pile of freshly laid topsoil from one fake thing onto another fake thing. Like, you didn't break ground. You moved some fake dirt around that isn't even from that area.
I saw Denzel Ward was there.
I hate that. And not Denzel Ward, but I'm saying, like, I hate the like, oh, we're breaking ground, and it's like, let me get my hard hat on and let me get my
ground's been broken.
Let me shovel. It's like, then don't have a groundbreaking.
Well,
like, have a groundbreaking.
They did it already.
Well, then do the groundbreaking ceremony when you're actually ready to put things in the dirt and break the ground. All I'm saying is go break some real ground, not dig in your little fake stadium that they had yesterday up at Brook Park in Cleveland. That was stupid, is what it was, because they shoveled dirt onto the field, and it's like,
yeah, I didn't get that.
What are we doing? That doesn't even make sense.
It's burying downtown. That's what they.
I guess that's what they should have done. It's just they should have put the old stadium there and just heaved dirt on it, and then Undertaker could have popped out from underneath the dirt with his hand, and then that would. I don't understand the performative nature of billionaires acting like they've done, as you like to say, taken a hard step in their life, right? Like, you've never had calluses on your hands from doing yard work.
You've not like it was all inherited. I
didn't say that.
Some people that had to work and grind. And
you think
also,
Roger Goodell was grinding? Along with all the other NFL owners?
I just want to point
Jerry
out.
Jones was poor. He got lucky.
Okay.
He won him some glory holes.
Jerry Jones, to his credit, played college football and then was a wildcatter who, like, invested in oil at the right time. But he had enough money to invest in, like, an oil rig. So there's that. But, like, Jimmy Haslam's dad built up a bunch of gas stations, and then their company did very, very well. Obviously, he helped grow it.
Whether that be legally or illegally.
I mean, they paid a big fine to the feds when they bilked a bunch of truckers out of their money. That's public record.
Is there any billionaire that did it without getting their hand dirty a little bit?
No. I'm saying, like,
I would hope so.
I'm not talking about.
I feel like the answer is no.
I think we're confusing the dirty terms, because, like, what I'm saying is, like, if you don't dig ditches regularly, don't pretend like you now know how to shovel. Like, we don't need the performative digging of the site, but if they want to do it, then go out to the actual dirt where you are breaking ground and dig out the dirt there. And if you're saying, oh, we couldn't do that, then you don't need a shovel in your hand. That's they don't need a shovel in their hand.
They don't know how to dig no hole.
That's my point. So why do we do this?
You got to go.
We don't even. It just annoys me. It annoys me to no end. But
the Sandman.
Yeah.
Or was it Caveman?
I think D. Haslam's family, I believe they built a TV network that sold, I don't know if it was Home Shopping Network, but it was something like that.
Common man would know.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you though, that's what they built there. So she's rich too from the stuff her family came up with. Let them live. They both, I'm not saying they haven't worked for their money.
No,
I'm saying they haven't sat out there and dug a ditch.
First of all,
so don't pretend like you know how to do that.
Them. Don't call them rich. They are wealthy.
That is very true. Generationally wealthy. Here's what Roger Goodell had to say about coming back to Cleveland. Now they have this bright new shiny stadium they're getting ready to build. The Super Bowl's got to be right around the corner.
The draft was here in 2020 under really difficult circumstances as we were all battling. I guess it was 21 technically, but as we were battling through COVID and trying to get out of it, it was not the event that we expected, but this community came together and met those challenges, and we pulled the draft off here. But it wasn't, I think, the impact that was necessary. So Jimmy and I have talked about it a lot. I've talked about it with our committees. We look forward to coming back here with the draft soon, for sure. I think it's important. With the draft.
Okay, so the draft is coming back.
You going? Wear diapers to be on?
I don't want
stand out there.
Now, if this place wants us to do any broadcasting from there, that'd be different. I'd go for the job, but I'm not standing out there for 10 hours.
You don't want to see the Browns' #1 pick?
I love how because you're right. They will have it. The #1 pick.
No, not the
they will have it. Yes, they will.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's right. They'll have it.
No, I'm talking about their first round pick,
which will be top 5, and it will be very fun to see how that goes. We're excited to. And you know what? They'll trade down because next year's draft is really the one you want to be in. I can't wait for the 2030 draft, whenever it is. They have the draft there, and then the next draft is the one we want. Anyway, he also said, Roger Goodell, that the Super Bowl would be consideration for Cleveland. Didn't really commit to it. He actually said the new Huntington Bank Field, quote, no doubt will be Super Bowl worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say no doubt we'll have a Super Bowl, just said the stadium will be Super Bowl worthy.
It all just depends. I think it depends on how they build up the rest of it.
He said he challenged Northeast Ohio community to rise up to be able to host 200,000 visitors. He said the Super Bowl host city needs 50,000 to 60,000 hotel rooms. And I'm thinking, is he talking about Brook Park? Because I almost feel like the better solution would be to, I don't know, have the Super Bowl in Cleveland, where they presumably have more hotel rooms because it is downtown and they host events. I know, Cleveland hosted the Republican National Convention, right?
Yeah.
During the last presidential election. So I don't know how many people go to that thing, but I presume it's more than who go to the average Cavs game.
I don't think it was the last one. I think it was the one before.
Okay, well, whatever it was.
Yeah,
okay.
one before.
Fine. But I saw our guy, Matt Fontana, who fills in on this show from time to time. He obviously lives and works up in Cleveland. He posted these numbers. He said downtown has 5,000 hotel rooms, which I'm kind of shocked. I feel like Columbus has more than that. I could be wrong.
We're a bigger and better city, but continue.
Right. I'm saying I feel like people knock Columbus for big events or oh, you could never have this or that. We wouldn't have problems, I don't think, with hotel rooms in Columbus. But he then said the surrounding areas are around 22,000 hotel rooms. So if Fontana's numbers are correct, I have no reason to doubt them. That's about 27 to 30,000 hotel rooms. Roger Goodell is saying you need double that, basically, to host a Super Bowl. How in the hell are you telling me that the city of Cleveland and Northeast Ohio, that community, should double the amount of hotel business that they have currently that's filling the need so that we can get a Super Bowl up there?
That means Jimmy Haslam with his new stadium and all the surrounding areas. He needs 23,000 more.
23,000
more rooms.
Again, if Fontana's numbers are correct, double the amount of what's already there. So I just have questions about all of this from the standpoint of we were all told the reason you have to give this organization $600,000 of taxpayer money is because once you do that, we're going to get things like the Super Bowl. And now you have Roger Goodell, the guy who's in charge of that, essentially saying, yeah, build some more hotel rooms. We'll think about it. It's like, we're already building a $2 billion stadium. That's not good enough. We've already given you $600,000 of money or $600 million of money to go build this stadium. And that's not good enough. Apparently now you got to build however many millions of dollars worth of hotel rooms before you can even think about having a Super Bowl. That would have been nice to know before everyone committed to this idea, is all I'm saying.
You know, we need Maurice Claret to get his hotel in Cleveland.
Does he have a hotel in Cleveland?
He just bought one.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Maurice Claret, fine.
Yeah, we got to get you in Cleveland.
He has a...
Yeah, get you your business in Cleveland.
He bought Rocket Mortgage Arena or whatever we're calling it now. Like he bought the what I used to call the Q back in the day. He bought that. That should hold about 20,000 people. So you basically need a hotel the size of an NBA arena, and then you'll be good. Just build one of those, and we'll be fine.
What would they do at the stadium downtown? So they gonna knock that down?
Oh, hey, there you go. That's got plenty of seating in it. Turn that into a giant hotel.
Yeah, just set up cots like they did during Hurricane Katrina in the Superdome.
But no dome, just outdoors in February. Come on down.
You two are sick.
Hey, that's fine. We got to get a Super Bowl there. That's what I'm told. Who's going to buy the NFL team that's for sale? Some big names are lining up. We'll tell you who's on the list next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. No crashes right now that we are tracking on your roadways. We are seeing things pick up in a couple areas downtown on 71 and on 315 as you pass campus. But right now, no crashes and everything is moving along with no major issues. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
The Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
Hey, it's Austin Ward with an opportunity again this year, in case you haven't taken advantage of it in the past. Take this chance to drop 40 by the 4th with Awaken 180. It sounds a little different when you put a real goal to it, doesn't it? To make it easier, Awaken 180 has launched Reclaim by Awaken 180. Reclaim is a simple 10-week plan designed to help you reach your weight and health goals. A beginning, an end, and a real finish line. It's not eventually. Makes sense, right? I dropped my 45 pounds in 10 weeks and 5 more in free maintenance. Reclaim by Awaken 180 comes at the perfect time for you to reach your 40 pounds by the 4th and then keep it off with free support for life. Any medication, diet, or workout plan will say you'll see results. But how many say in 10 weeks you'll be a new version of yourself, thanking the old you, the one that made the call to Awaken 180. 40 by the 4th and keep it off, medication free. Do what Beamer did, Berm did, and I did. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman. Get up to $750 cash back when you refinance your auto loan with Tel-Ohio Credit Union. Visit telhio.org to learn more.
Offer valid until June 30th, subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply. Tel-Ohio is open to all in central and southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
The best words to hear at the TSA security checkpoint? You're good to go. All it takes is a little preparation. Get to the airport early. Bring a carry-on bag that fits in the overhead, and have an acceptable ID. Not all state-issued IDs will cut it. Check out tsa.gov/ID and see which TSA acceptable IDs make the grade, like a real ID or passport.
Before you jet, do a little prep, and you're good to go. Check out tsa.gov/ID or the MyTSA app.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
Hey, it's Anthony here for the Good Feet store. This is the time. You want to be outside. You need to be outside. But do you really want to be on your feet if they're killing you? That's why I went to the Good Feet store. I stressed about knowing I would be standing at a multiple-hour event or even playing in a golf tourney where I knew I would be walking. But when I got fitted for my personal arch supports, it changed the game for me in a great way. I honestly feel much better supported and aligned, and it's taken the pressure off my lower back. I could feel the difference instantly in my test walk at the store. Just a solid foundation right from the get-go. And now, every day, everything feels a little better. Their experts will personally fit you like they did me. And do what I did. Take the test walk around the store and you'll feel the difference. I've learned it all starts with the feet. And when you get the proper support, everything feels better. You can make an appointment online or just stop in the Good Feet store. They're in Grove City or on Polaris Parkway in Westerville. Or get started right now at goodfeet.com.
Tita Green with Skip Mosick.
Saturday, we'll chat with Gene Sowers, who won the U.S. Senior Open the last time it was here at Scioto. Plus, SI.com's Gary Van Sickle.
Tita Green with Skip Mosick. Saturday mornings at 9 on The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Tyvis has a bum wrist from playing football. Bone has a bum wrist from opening the heavy doors at Sheets. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Dylan, I've got an idea for concerts, sports, all the above. You tell me if we can fix this, because I've seen there's been some lawsuits about it, right? Like, tickets are insane right now. Resale tickets go crazy. You go to, like, any popular artist in 2026 that puts their tickets on sale, they instantly sell out, and then you're on the secondary market paying possibly thousands of dollars to go sit in the nosebleeds of a giant stadium where you can barely even hear the performance, right? Or see the performance.
Yes, because Ticketmaster is a scam, but continue.
Right. Like, all this stuff is terrible. So this is, I don't know. There's got to be holes to this logic that I have, but why? We've all taken the idea that being able to resell your tickets is a good thing because, you know, life happens. Maybe you get sick and you can't go to the game or the concert. Maybe some stuff happens with, like, a babysitter falls through and you got to get rid of your tickets last minute. But I don't understand why we have to do the reselling for more than the cost of the ticket. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, if I can't go to an event, if I buy tickets to go to an Ohio State football game and I wanted to go and I pay face value for them, I'm able to get those tickets, and then I put them up for resale because, oh, something happened a few days before and I can't go. I don't want more for them. I just want the money back that I paid. I know some people do use, like, the Michigan game to fund the rest of their season ticket.
Right.
But I'm saying I'd be willing to make that trade of I can't ever sell it for more than face value if it meant that ticket resellers just don't exist anymore.
It's the lesser of two evils. I have never thought about it that way. I agree with you. I think that is better than what we have. It sucks for people, like you said, that sell, like, Ohio State tickets and, like,
I do know there's
they sell
legitimately
a premium game to pay. But you know what? I'd rather have people not be able to do that than have what we have, where you're paying thousands of dollars to sit in the nosebleeds to see. Ed Sheeran.
Right. Like, I have this happen. There's a company, now this is for, like, a lower level ticket. I bought tickets to a rock concert that's coming to town in a few weeks, and they're playing at a club, right? They're not.
Who's the band?
One of the bands is called Gideon. The other band is called Mugshot. I was just wearing their T-shirt yesterday. They're, like, heavy, beat-down, hardcore bands.
So it's a mosh pit.
Oh, there's no seats. This is just standing in a club, and then, yes, people will get beat the F up.
Darius Rucker level mosh pits, but close.
Right.
Like, more like Linkin Park.
Well, here's the thing. So I buy these tickets through this app, and the company they've chosen to go with is not Ticketmaster. It's not one of these other. It's called Dice, I think is the name of the app. But the way it works is, like, you buy the tickets. They tell you what the fees are up front, so you know what you're paying. And then, if you don't get the tickets on your phone till, like, a day before the event. So you can't go, like, post them and resell them. What it says is if you have something come up, you can ask for a refund within 24 hours before the event.
Okay.
So if you can't go, you can just say, like, hey, I can't go, and they just go back for sale. And you get your money back, but you don't, like, you can't buy these tickets, squat on them, and then be like, oh, hey, here they go for 4 times what they're worth because the show's sold out. They'll just put them back on sale. And I just wonder, like, why can't we do that with sports tickets? Why can't we do that with all the events that we have. Imagine now for the Super Bowl. You don't have to deal with ticket resellers, like buying the tickets the second they go on sale. And then when you actually want them, now you have to pay a premium for them because you weren't sitting on a computer for 4 hours ahead of when the thing started to get in the queue. And you didn't have a MasterCard to that's the sponsor or whatever it is. Like that crap annoys the hell out of me. I just don't know why. If they're going to make any laws about this, I wish they'd make that law. Because I think that would be something that would revolutionize going to live sporting events and going to concerts again. It would kill the secondary market.
So you want to kill off the resellers?
You can sell them if you can't go or whatever. You can buy them and resell them, but you just get your money back. That's it. You're not making a profit. Why do we have to make profit off of literally you bought something and decided you don't want it?
You know why you got to make a profit?
Why?
Because gas is $4.90.
Buddy, if it was $4.90, I'd be buying buckets of it and taking it home and stashing it. I got to the pump today, and I saw for the mid-grade.
Oh, you an 89 guy.
It was $5.99.
What?
Yeah. It was over $6 for the premium. Yeah.
I crashed my car that takes premium, and I'm happy I did.
Yeah, dude.
Did it just in the nick of time.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, that's...
Get you a Tesla. Get you a Tesla.
Well, you know who's not worried about that? The people who are in line to buy the Seattle Seahawks. Your defending Super Bowl champs are up for sale. The Allen family that owned the Seahawks has essentially kind of been forced to put them up for sale, right? Because Paul Allen, when he passed away, he had that in his will or in his succession plan that he didn't want the family to keep it. He wanted them to sell it and get out of the business, and he wanted to let them enjoy the wealth of having an NFL team and not have to worry about managing it. So according to, and this is just a tremendous name, Ben Horney from Front Office Sports. My guy, Ben Horney.
That's his name.
I'm Ben Horney.
No way. That's that. You just made that up.
No, it's not. It says right here, Ben Horney, or maybe it's Horney. Horney. Ben Horney from Front Office Sports. Anyway, he reports that potential suitors for the Seahawks include Mark Zuckerberg, owner, founder of Facebook and Meta and all that stuff. Recently retired Apple CEO Tim Cook. Both are considering purchasing it. I'd also seen that Steve Ballmer might be interested, who owns the Clippers, because he also worked, he was part of that Microsoft crew, and that's where
that makes sense.
Paul Allen made his money, Bill Gates made his money, Steve Ballmer made his money. All those wealthy people all came from Microsoft, so maybe Steve Ballmer would want a piece of this action. Don't know. But, yeah, that's they're saying this will go for, obviously, billions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you Bill Gates was interested, but then he had to be like, oh, no, I'm not a part of the Epstein files. I was just giving away Russian secrets to the Russians.
Trust
That's
me.
it. That's
Trust
all
me.
I was doing, I swear.
That man has a lot more to worry about.
Is he the one that had to get the shot? He got the disease.
Oh, did he get a shot because he had a little, was there an allegedly? Was there are we talking about are we talking about the type of disease you get when you've been a bit promiscuous?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When you've, I don't want to put it in too general of a term, but when you've been horny, is that what we're saying? When you've done that? Is that when you get?
No. Ben Horney.
Well, Ben Horney, my bad. I'm just saying, okay, Bill Gates has a little problem on his hands with all that, I would say. But yeah, he's not buying it. But I don't know, man. I think we're going to reach a point with sports ownership, too, where the only people that are going to really be able to afford these teams, because the Commanders went for like $6 billion. I'm dumb. I know that that's in Washington, D.C., and obviously it's on the East Coast. The media markets there are a little different, but
they're going for 9.
I don't know. I would think the Seahawks would be worth a lot, given the fact that they're the defending Super Bowl champs. And I mean, I don't know. Am I wrong? I feel like Seattle's a big growing city. They've got Amazon there. They got a whole bunch of other stuff there that seems to be doing well. I don't think it's hurting. I don't think people in Seattle are abandoning that place. I think people tend to want to live there. So that to me feels like a growing city, feels like a place that would probably attract people.
They're projected to sell from anywhere from $9 to $11 billion.
Good God. Right. Ooh. I'm telling you,
I wonder how this works. When you pay that, you got to cut the check right now? Is this like a Klarna where you just pay over time every 2 weeks?
Yeah, like when you go to buy, they're like, you can pay $9 billion right now, or you can pay in 4 payments of $2.4 billion of, whatever it is. Yeah. I don't know if that's how it works, Tyvis. I think they're going to want, what I do think they'll do is this. If there is usually these ownership things, unless you're Mark Zuckerberg, right? Or probably Tim Cook, most other people who are really wealthy, it's an ownership group, right? Where it's
so is everybody chipping in?
Well, it's a leader of the ownership group who probably is doing the majority of the funding, but then they're saying, hey, you all can have fractional ownership of this. You can help generate some goodwill for this. Sometimes there's a celebrity involved, that kind of thing.
How would it feel to look at you can't just have it in one account. You look at multiple accounts and it all adds up to $9 billion.
I don't know how you choose to ever want to buy anything like an NFL team. If you have $9 billion, why aren't you just like, no, I'm good. I'll just go to Seahawks games.
Are you happy, though?
Depends on what you're doing to get your $9 billion.
Because a lot of rich people say like they're not truly happy.
I will defer to comedian Daniel Tosh, who says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a wave runner. And I've never seen anybody sat on one of those. I'm just saying, I don't know that I would buy the Seahawks if I had $9 billion. I would just, if I loved the Seahawks, I'd buy a suite and I'd go to games because you wouldn't miss that money. And you could have a great time going to the games. And then the second you're like, oh, this team isn't any good, I don't want to do this anymore. You don't have to. You're not going to be sitting there trying to figure out who the next, GM of the team should be or what you should do about your starting quarterback. You have none of that headache. You could still live like an owner, get the biggest suite, have all the cool stuff, but you don't have to worry about running the team. I don't understand why these people want to run these teams, but that's why they're different than me, I guess. Also, Mark Zuckerberg will be the most awkward NFL owner interview ever because that guy is terrifying. I don't think he's going to be a lot of fun as an NFL owner. But
if you in a group like that, do the whole group go to the owners' meetings?
No, they have like a governor. They have one person who's dedicated as you're the guy or gal from this group that goes, and that's how it works. They designate someone to do that. So, yeah, that's I think that's what they did with the Irsay kids when Jim Irsay passed away. There's one daughter who is she's the one who's on the sidelines. She's the actual governor of the team.
Yeah, I see.
The other ones are owners too.
She made the call to one of the draft people.
Yes, she did.
Caden Curry.
Yeah, that's right.
Was it Caden Curry?
Yeah.
Oh, is that real? I didn't realize
she did all of them.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
I seen the one with Caden Curry.
Caden Curry, little fact about him, he's from Center Grove. Center Grove is right down the road in Indiana. It's a suburb of Indianapolis. And they were telling him, hey, you're 20 minutes from the facility. And he was really excited about that. Center Grove?
Yeah.
Great show choir school.
She makes me root for the Colts.
There you go. Yeah, that's
because
great.
She actually trying.
She does. She has her notebook and everything.
Yeah. Rothman has a question about the Seahawks for Tyvis.
Didn't the Seahawks release you twice?
I think he does. I'm going to tell you about two different things that are going to happen soon. You got to tell me which one is more pointless. Details next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and happy Friday. Right now, no crashes on the map, but we are seeing busy traffic on the southeast side on 33 in those westbound lanes. Also on 71 as you make your way into downtown. But again, no crashes right now. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Aaron, I've invented something really important.
Great. Tell me what it is.
You know how water heaters never give the homeowner any sort of signal that they are about to quit working?
Jerry, did you invent a way to solve that problem?
I sure did. I call it the Eco First Responder System.
I like it. How does it work?
Well, When your hot water heater quits working and you have no hot water, just call ECO before 5 p.m. and we guarantee to install your new hot water heater that same day, even if you decide to go tankless.
Jerry, that's been our policy for a long time. What exactly did you invent?
I invented the name, Aaron. The name. The ECO First Responder System. I thought you said you liked it.
Sure, Jerry. It's a great name for a really strong guarantee.
When your water heater quits working, just call ECO before 5 p.m. and we guarantee to install your new hot water heater that same day, even if you decide to go tankless.
You're a great guy, Jerry. I'm really glad you work here.
Get ECO.
ECO. GetEco.com.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
My name is DeMar Hamlin. I play for the Buffalo Bills, and I play safety. CPR saved my life. I've teamed up with the American Heart Association as a national ambassador to help create a nation of lifesavers, turning bystanders into lifesavers through CPR education and access to AEDs. Nearly 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests that don't happen in hospitals happen in homes. Join me to ensure everyone has the chance to live longer, healthier lives. Visit heart.org/nation.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible. But Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC.
The Reds are on the radio.
Swung on, crushed, high, deep, left field. There it goes. A 3-run go-ahead blast for Eugenio Suarez. They're waving around Friedel. Up throwing Anthony. Throw to the plate, not in time. And the Reds walk it off at 11, 6-5.
The quest for October baseball is underway. Hear all the action all season long on your home of the Reds.
This is Corey Sickles with Safe Harbor Wealth Advisors. Loads and fees erode your retirement savings. Let us show you how to protect your nest egg. Visit safeharboroh.com to schedule a complimentary meeting. safeharboroh.com.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning. I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Colorado Rockies 6-4 yesterday. The win was the Reds' 20th of the season, which is the most wins prior to May 1st in franchise history. The Redlegs will start a weekend series in Pittsburgh tonight at 6:45. The Cleveland Guardians had the day off yesterday. They'll be out west playing the A's tonight. First pitch is at 9:40. We had 3 Game 6s in the NBA playoffs. The Knicks eliminated the Hawks after a 140-89 blowout victory. The Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 110-98 to send Denver packing. But the 76ers defeated the Celtics 106-93 to force a Game 7 in that series. The Cavs will attempt to end their series with the Raptors tonight with Game 6 set to tip off at 7:30 in Toronto. This update is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter. Visit them in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
T-Bone would like to take a second to remind everyone that Eddie George is awesome and that Ronnie James Dio was an American treasure. And that pickles are gross. Thank you. Here's T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, we have a game coming up at 7:45. Dylan, our intrepid producer, is putting together a game of all games involving, I believe, Kentucky Derby trivia. Kentucky Derby this weekend. Basically just the names of Kentucky Derby horses, past and present. It's never been
past and present.
Never been done before.
Pie Oh My on there.
Can't tell you that.
Do you know who Pie Oh My is?
I do, but I can't reveal that information.
T-Bone, do you know who Pie Oh My?
No, I don't. Do you know who Glory Hole is?
I want me some Glory Hole.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yes. He lives on Berry Lane. Is that right?
I don't remember.
Drury Lane? Whatever
Drury
the lane.
Lane,
Some
yes.
lane. Drury Inn and Suites. I don't know where he lives.
Pie Oh My is the horse from The Sopranos. That won
Oh, that's right.
Buddy.
I'll see. There you go.
Yes, and spoiler alert: they burned down the stable and killed the horse.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow.
And he was really messed up behind that too.
Well, don't do that this weekend. Kentucky Derby. Please leave those horses alone. Don't burn down any stables. Let's not do that. But we are going to do that game, and I believe we're going to have a way for you to possibly win a prize with it, even though we're going to be playing the game. We'll give you details on that coming up at 7:45, so be sticking around to listen to win. Before we get to two pointless things that we need to figure out which one is more pointless, I just saw this quote from Ross Bjork, and I this is not a pointless quote. I want to be clear. I wasn't teasing that. I just saw this, and I had to bring it to your attention. I don't know why Ross Bjork insists on putting his foot in his mouth the way he does sometimes. Like, I don't want to dislike this guy, but at some point I don't understand this comparison. He was doing an interview with the Lantern's Jack DeWick, who is, I guess, the editor of the Lantern. Maybe not. He's a reporter for the Atlanta, whatever he is. Sports editor. There you go. He had this quote, okay? You can go watch this on YouTube. You can go see the actual interview and get the full context of the quote. I think I'm doing it justice here, though. Ross Bjork, he was asked about the roundup option they now have at concession stands for OSU games.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I frequent Ace Hardware in Upper Arlington.
Ace is the what's the jingle?
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. There you go. Give them free plugs. This is good. He said, when I check out at the hardware store, I can round up to the Children's Miracle Network. So this concept is not new. Ross, don't compare giving millions of dollars to star athletes, many of whom are going to go to the NFL. Let's not compare that to the Children's Miracle Network that works with sick children to make sure that they get the health they need and the help they need and their families are taken care of. That is not what NIL is. And I
don't think he was doing it in that way. He just was saying this is a thing that happens. Or people.
Here's more of what he said. He said, in this era, people want to invest. Again, it's not an investment. It is an investment. You're giving money to players.
You're investing in the university.
He said they want to invest in our players. They want to give directly to our athletes. And now we have avenues to do that. That money was raised and generated. And this the first time we did it, we'll do it again going to the football season. That money will just go into our Champions Fund and the Buckeye Club. That offsets any sort of revenue sharing that we're going to provide to the athletes. It's not one-on-one NIL deal that an individual fan will do with an athlete by rounding up, but hopefully they see the value in helping the cause. Again, I don't know, man. Remember when they started NIL? Tyvis, obviously you know this because you were part of the collective group.
When they first started, I think the foundation was the first.
Yeah, there was the foundation. What's the other one that they merged them? Right? Didn't they? I can't remember what the other one was.
I think they all under Learfield. It was the foundation, 1870.
There was another one, too, that I'm blanking on. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. But I remember when they initially did the foundation thing, the NIL deals, it wasn't just here, it was everywhere. They tried to pass these things off as nonprofits. They tried to say, oh, you can write this off on your taxes. This will be a charitable donation.
And
then the government said, it is not a charitable donation. And credit to the people here at Ohio State, who I think were one of the first to say, we're going to run this as, I think the 1870 Foundation was run as a for-profit entity, meaning that
it's not a charity. No one was trying to pretend like that was a charity.
Yes.
All it is something to drive revenue to the university football program and basketball and other programs to help pay off the players that are coming here and get them the fun. Like, again, it's for profit. It's for play. You're trying to get players to come to your school and be good.
Yep.
This is not the same as a scholarship, even where you're offering a scholarship to help someone get an education. This is purely, I don't want to say cynical, but it's money to get Jeremiah Smith to stay here and play football here. Julian Sayin to play football here. That is fine, and we can all donate to it if you want to, but donate is the wrong word. It's not a charity. And I don't like any comparisons here where we're using the Children's Miracle Network and saying, oh, it's like that. No, it's not. It's very different. So,
T-Bone, I completely disagree with you on this. I think we should open this up even more. I think you should be able to, quote, donate. If you're a Guardians fan and you want to compare, you want to complain about how much payroll they have, you should be able to donate to the Guardians to get Jose Ramirez a competent running mate.
I just, come on.
Let's move this up.
What do you mean? They
to
got
the
Travis
pros.
Bazana.
Well, you know what?
To get him paid, for example, let's start crowdfunding now. I guess he's about to hit free agency
to Ohio State because they've lowered the ticket prices at Ohio Stadium so more people can go to. Oh no, they've lowered the cost of concessions so that more people get. Oh no, they've made the parking cheaper so that. Oh no, you have to donate no money to get tickets. Oh, hang on, you're already paying all this money to even get there, and when you get there, they're like, can you round up your popcorn that already cost you $18, $18.75, and you give that 25 cents to Ohio State? No, man, like you can if you want to. I'm just saying, let's not call that charity. And also, as a Buckeye fan who's already bleeding out of the eyeballs trying to pay for these tickets to go to these things, how much more money do you need from me would be my question. If you're giving all this money anyway to the university, a lot of people who have these tickets are also making their donations, actual donations to the school.
We live in a time where the economy is not great.
I'm just saying it might be the wrong time to be launching. We need every penny that you can donate to us so we can get your NIL fund going.
You know how when you go to the gas pump, you feel it?
Uh-huh.
They feel it too. You think you're the only one? Everybody is feeling it.
Everybody's feeling it. Yeah, you're right.
Everybody's trying to get more money.
When they fill up the private jet to fly Ross Bjork all over the country, they're feeling it.
Yeah, prices went up too.
Bone, if you were a real member of the Lunatic Fringe, you would be able to round up 45 cents to pay for the NIL fund of the Buckeyes. That's what I think.
Listen, as a member of the Lunatic Fringe, what I'm saying is I fully support the rich people around this community giving all their money to this. I'm just pointing out that, like, the idea that the average fan who's already spending all their hard-earned money to try to get to these games now is being asked with, oh, and can you round up this? To compare that to charity is what drives me crazy. Because here's the thing you've just pointed out, Ross. What stops Ohio State from giving that money to the Children's Miracle Network? What stops Ohio State from saying to use Ohio State, the goodness of Ohio State? Why not use that money to round up to the Buckeye Cruise for Cancer? Like, my point is, when you start comparing NIL to charity, that's never a good comparison. So I don't think that's a good idea, is what I'm trying to say. He literally said, like, when I go to the store and donate to the Children's Miracle Network, no, that's not the same. And I don't think we should ever come close to comparing that, in my opinion. But it is just my opinion. If you disagree, donate all the money you want to Ohio State. I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Hey, go Bucks.
Go Bucks. All right. Two useless things that I don't know which one is a more pointless endeavor. We will talk. Maybe it's this show. I don't know. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. Right now, no crashes on your Central Ohio roadways that we're watching, but busy traffic on 71 as you come into downtown and on I-70 on the west side. I'm 10 TD's Amy Stuggerwald with your Fan traffic.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Let me ask you something. When's the last time a contractor did exactly what they said they would? On time, on budget, didn't give you any surprises at the end. With Baths R Us, there are no surprises. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. On time, on budget. And here's the difference with Baths R Us. They have local crews, never subcontracted. The people who show up to your door, they're trained Baths R Us employees. They aren't just some random crew that got hired last week and has no idea what they're doing in your home. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space you're proud of, Baths R Us builds it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. 380-225-BATH. That's to call Baths R Us and deal with a company that started right here in Ohio and grew by word of mouth. Because they treat people right. They do what they say they're going to do. 380-225-BATH to call Baths R Us. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
The savings are so good at Great Lakes. But have you seen our inventory? With over 1,000 new Hyundais to choose from, there's no need to settle at glakeshyundai.com. Find a new Palisade with the exact options you need or a new Tucson in that color you have been seeing around town. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile coverage. At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings and selection are so good.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items, then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. Get free delivery during online deal days, plus $30 off your first online order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Who's Vice President J.D. Vance's pick for Ohio Treasurer? America First conservative Jay Edwards. As the first state lawmaker to endorse Donald Trump for president, Jay Edwards has been on the front lines, standing up to the rhinos and leftists since day one. Now, we need a MAGA fighter who protects our Ohio tax dollars as our treasurer. And that's what Jay Edwards has always done. He sponsored the largest tax cut in Ohio history, saving families over $3.1 billion. Jay Edwards has never been afraid to do what's right and fight for our values. That's why he's a 100% pro-life and 100% pro-gun conservative, earning the highest possible rating from Ohio gun owners. He's the proven America First leader we need to clean up fraud and keep our money safe. Endorsed by J.D. Vance. Jay Edwards for Ohio Treasurer.
Paid for by Friends of Jay Edwards.
We at The Fan have created a show where you can be a homer, a hater, or whatever you want to be. Sunday mornings at 8.
It's the Fan Call-In Show, presented by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We could see some showers this morning, and scattered showers will be on and off throughout the day today with maybe a rumble of thunder. Otherwise, skies will be mostly cloudy with highs getting into the mid to upper 50s with breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows plunging into the 30s, which means a frosty morning is possible for Saturday, then turning mostly sunny with highs in the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
If you haven't thought about Buckeye football today, I'm sorry to tell you that you're dead.
Our condolences.
You're home of the Buckeyes. The Fan. Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
So next weekend is Mother's Day, right? And the best way to celebrate Mother's Day, and you're probably going to want to celebrate this, is with your wife. Make sure that you are giving the good gift.
Okay.
Performance is going to matter that day. You got to make sure that you're ready to go in there and dominate. in the bedroom, of course. And ED could potentially get in the way, but don't let that be you. You don't have to, because people at Tri-State Men's Health is there for you. They use advanced medical science to empower male performers with therapies that go well beyond just some pills. They got treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. There are 2 locations located in Columbus. One is in Hilliard, the other one's in Westerville. Call them today and find out why. Their advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. The cost of the appointment is only $99. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after your appointment, probably going on another baby. How about that? Call them today at 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
I'm just covered in white goo. What? I don't know what that is. Sure. So here's a couple of, I need your help to figure out which of these is more pointless, okay? Saw this announced yesterday that Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association have decided to meet to talk about renewing the next CBA.
Okay.
Collective bargaining agreement.
You know that's never going to happen.
Okay, because one, I'm shocked to see this report that it's like, yeah, they're getting together soon, and it's like, guys,
the season
ends this year. You haven't been talking about it at all up until this point. Like, we know about for those who haven't followed it, like Bryce Harper cussing out Rob Manfred.
How do you compromise?
Because he dared to suggest maybe you guys should have a salary cap. Like that did not go over well. But they've been talking about the owners want a salary cap. Players are never going to go for that. This has been a talking point since last opening day. And now you're saying opening day's already happened. We're a month into the season. Plus, hey, we might get together and actually figure this thing out. That seems pointless. It seems like they are destined for a work stoppage, right?
They not. I've been trying to go back and forth with how do they compromise? Like, how does, I don't know. What is something both sides? Do you just can you do like a salary cap, but then just make it so long? What's the Dodgers payroll?
Oh, I think, I don't know.
North of $300 million.
So what if they do 350? Like, what if they make the payroll 350?
Well, here's the thing. The players are going to say principally, that is a non-starter for them. I'm not saying that they won't eventually move off of that, but what the owners will have to give back, what Major League Baseball and the owners will have to give back, is going to have to be pretty significant. And I don't know if there's anything they can offer back to the players, like what? Eliminate the pitch clock? Like that? No, that's going to make the game worse.
Keep that.
And I don't think the players even then would say, like, the pitchers might be for it, but everybody else would be like, well, hell no, I'm not taking $50 million less so you can have longer time to stand on the mound and adjust your junk. Like, that doesn't do anything.
The pitch clock is the best thing to happen to the game.
Right. So, like, I'm just trying to think of things that have recently been, like, that the players maybe don't like, that they would have taken back, or that the owners could say, all right, we'll take that back, but you got to give us a salary cap. And I don't know where that exists. So
that's not going to happen.
Those talks seem pretty pointless, but they're going to have them. So is that more pointless or this? I saw that Live Golf has established a new independent board as it attempts to survive as a diversified multi-partner investment model. Okay.
They can let it go. They need to let it go like Keisha Cole. It's over with.
The new board will be led by investment bankers Gene Davis and John Zinman. The league said Live Golf, they have proven track records of navigating complex situations and unlocking value for global organizations. Sure. Now, I want you to understand what is at stake here and why I say that's pointless. Because the Public Monetary Fund from Saudi Arabia that was funding Live Golf has announced they are no longer going to do that. The CEO...
Did this stop effective immediately?
No, it's at the end of the year. But they're not going to keep dumping money into it to the level they have been.
Of course, I wouldn't either.
What level of money are they dumping into Live Golf? I will tell you. The PIF has invested more than $5 billion with a B dollars into Live Golf since June of 2022.
Kidding me.
They are reportedly spending on Live Golf $100 million per month. Now,
what?
Yes, that's the amount of money that the Public Investment Fund for Saudi Arabia has been putting into a product that no one watches and no one cares about. $100 million a month. So you tell me, Tyvis, these investment bankers for Live, are they going to be able to find investment to the tune of $100 million? Imagine if you wanted to start a business. Tyvis Powell's, I don't know, hat emporium, where it's just Guardians caps and that's it. It's the only thing you sell. And Guardian caps like they wear at football practice. Like those, the Guardians hat you have on and Guardians caps for football, and that's all you sell. And someone says, like, that's a great business idea, Tyvis. I want to open a location. And you say, cool, I'd like you to invest in my location. They said, I'll give you $10 million to start your thing. You would say that's pretty great for a small business, right? $10 million to start up. My God. Man. You might even start with multiple locations. If they said, I will give you $50 million, you would be like, we might just be able to take over this market. Or at least the state we could do. This is great. If they gave you $100 million, you would probably think they might be a criminal and you're not sure where this money's coming from because that seems insane for a startup.
Ask too many questions.
Right. If they had the money to give you $100 million per month, you would say there's no way that's legitimate. There's no way that's real. So what I'm saying is outside of the Saudi government funded by oil that they have in reserve, who is in their right mind going to fund Live Golf to the tune of $100 million a month?
Mark Zuckerberg.
No, here's the thing.
It's over for Live. It's over for Live. It's done.
If the Saudis who have more money than they know what to do with is like, you know what? I don't want to spend money on this anymore. This isn't worth it. Then there's no one else on earth in the universe.
No.
That can afford to continue to dump money into this.
Who can afford this. If the Saudi government is like, we may have wasted this money, they're the ones who can afford to do it. It was literally viewed as people called it sport washing because they basically said, we want to invest in sports. We want to use Live Golf to show that we're legitimate. That will allow us to possibly invest in, say, the NFL or Major League Baseball or some of the other American sports. But they wanted to get some inroads to American sports and investing in that market. That hasn't happened yet. And Live Golf is lighting money literally on fire. They said, well, we're not going to keep doing that. If they don't have the money to do it, no one does.
They could have. If they was going to light some money on fire, I got an account number they can send it to you.
That's what I'm saying.
Evan in the YouTube chat was disappointed when you said $50 million that we didn't play this drop.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
There you go, Evan.
Right. I mean, I don't understand. So I don't know which one's more pointless. The Live Golf people getting together saying, we're going to try to find investors to keep this thing going.
Yeah, they can let it go.
Good luck with that.
It's over with.
Or Major League Baseball and the Players Association getting together to say, we're going to try to find a solution before the end of this season. Good luck with. I don't know which one is more pointless, but you're going to be in a meeting today, I'm quite sure, at your job or sometime in the next few weeks that will be very pointless. And I want you to remember that as pointless as that meeting is, not nearly as pointless as what you just heard me talk about. Those two things are far more pointless.
I think that the baseball one had a little more juice to it.
Well, they have motivation to get it done.
They haven't realized they need the band is still playing on the Titanic. That's just going down. That's what's going on with
that. That is the equivalent of the band members going, why isn't the captain steering the boat as it's like under the water and they're sliding down the deck? It's like, are we not steering this thing? It's like, no, you're not. It's over. It's done. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I also don't get this. Did you see UCLA's spring game is this Saturday? Apparently, it is going to be it's at the Rose Bowl.
Why are they doing this so late?
Well, I mean, this is the time they have apparently that they can get the Rose Bowl because that's where they play their home games. So they're having the game in the Rose Bowl. I saw Ben Belch, who covers the team, said UCLA football is now at over 18,000 RSVPs for their spring game, which is not great anyway in a stadium that's as big as the Rose Bowl. It's going to look pathetic. But that number may not even be indicative of how few people will be at this game because I saw multiple fans from Oregon and other schools who figured out a little loophole. Apparently, UCLA is allowing you to come to this game for free, but you have to go on their website and register for your tickets. All you have to do is, I'm sure, put in a name or an email or something. But you can download your little QR code, and then you can go to the game, and they want to just scan you in so they know how many people are at the game. That's all. Makes sense. But the tickets are free, and you can reserve up to 50 at a time. So a lot of fans have been going on and reserving 50 tickets at a time who have no intentions of going to this game.
That's messed up.
So the numbers that you're seeing of like, oh, they have 18,000 people are RSVP'd.
This is what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule.
Yes.
Bought all the front row tickets and didn't show up.
You know what, though? I guarantee you, if either Michigan or Ohio State did this, where they're like, oh, yeah, it's free, just register for it, no doubt you would have fans of the other school being like, oh, yeah, I want 100 of them, and then just not going. Like, we would do that just to troll them. It's a great troll job by all the opposite fans, I guess, of the UCLA
it's
fans.
messed up. It's messed up.
It's messed up, but it's funny. I like it.
Oh, it's hilarious, but it's still messed up.
A couple of media members are taking shots at each other, and I am here for it. I will tell you about it coming up in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. No crashes on your Central Ohio roadways, but watching traffic pick up on I-70 as you come in from the west side and on 71 near downtown. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. May's weather is pretty nice, but those hot summer days will be here soon, which means high utility bills from your AC running constantly. Don't wait until the heat hits to try and avoid the extra energy costs. Upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine replacing all your windows and getting half of them for free. Plus, you could even get them with no money down and no monthly payment or interest for 2 years. Older windows and even some newer builder-grade windows don't always seal tightly. So your cool AC can slowly slip outside without you even noticing. And your energy bills take the hit. Window Nation windows are built with insulated glass, strong frames, and tight seals that fit just right. You get a cooler, more comfortable house, and you could even see lower energy bills the first month. They're so good, Window Nation offers a lifetime warranty. Plus, they're rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. The sale ends soon, so book your consultation at windownation.com.
Listen to Financially Fit Radio with Corey Sickles this Saturday morning at 9 on 1460 AM, covering topics like what you need to know about annuities and how to stay healthy and enjoy retirement. Financially Fit Radio this Saturday morning at 9 on 1460 AM.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
Your ball!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
We have a game show we're going to play at 7:45. We're going to need your help. I'll give you details on that coming up in a minute. But a couple of media members are fighting it out. This is, Tyvis, you're a media member, so you probably had this issue where you've gone back and forth with other media members. You know how that goes. We've all done it.
No, first of all, I'm not a media member. And two, I don't do that. I don't get into that, dude.
You don't ever argue on, like, when you go do Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, you don't argue with, like, G. Bush or any of the people up there?
No Twitter beefs? You don't have Twitter fingers?
You have any arguments with anybody ever up there?
No, because I like to... I'm 32 now, so like I like to listen to everybody's side and then understand where they're coming from and why they're saying what they're saying. So I don't really.
Okay, first of all, I know that's like I know what you're doing, but no, you don't.
I listen.
You listen to it, but then you have an opinion. You're like, oh, that's wrong. You've done it on this show. You say that's wrong. That's not true. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, be honest. You do occasionally have.
I'm not beefing.
Disagreement.
I don't
say you're beefing, but you would disagree.
You just asked me, do I ever?
Do you ever argue with other people in the media, the guys on your show? You guys have disagreements on that show, right?
Yeah.
You disagree with me. I'm a member of the media. You're a member of the media.
I'm not a member of the media.
Argue about the grass, where I want real grass and outdoor stadiums, and you want fake turf and indoor stadiums that all look the same.
No, he wants natural grass in the dome.
Correct.
You don't even listen to him when he talks to you.
No, because it's, you know what? Because it doesn't make any sense what he says, that he wants a dome. I don't understand why we want domes everywhere. It's stupid. All right, anyway, these are two media members who are arguing. Unlike you, apparently, not a member of the media. You never argue with anybody. Jeff Goodman and Seth Greenberg called out each other, apparently, over the NCAA tournament expanding to 76 teams, right?
Yeah.
So this was Seth Greenberg's take on it. Seth Greenberg, former college basketball coach who now is on ESPN all the time. He said, for those of you losing your mind that the NCAA tournament expanded from 68 to 76, get over yourselves. When you have these mega conferences, you're playing 20-game schedules. You know what? You might be 8-12, but those 8 games you won, 5 of them might be against teams that are in the top 25. And he goes on to say that, like, I'd rather have teams that have a chance to actually pull upsets being from major conferences as opposed to Cinderella schools who make a little run in their conference tournament, who obviously are going to get outmanned by most of the teams in college basketball. Fine. I don't agree with that argument, but that's his position, okay? But he did say, for those of you losing your mind over the NCAA tournament, well, apparently someone who lost his mind over it changing was Jeff Goodman, also covers college basketball. He said, it's fitting that Seth Greenberg wants the tournament expanded. Lived on the bubble for most of his tenure at Virginia Tech, went to the NCAA tournament once in his final 17 seasons as head coach. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
But he said this.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Did he tweet this?
He tweeted it. Put his name on it. Whole thing. Yes, he did.
Wait a minute.
Yes, he did.
Wait a minute.
That's good. That's right. And by the way,
this is why I wouldn't get into this.
Why not?
Is exactly why. Because it's not worth it. It's just not.
What's not worth it? It's a discussion.
Why is it that? Why do we have to be mad at people's opinions? Like,
what, Tyvis? Have you met the world? Like, okay.
Feel free to have your opinion. I don't agree with it, but I'm not about to call you an idiot.
I'm just saying, he started it, Seth Greenberg did, by saying, for those of you losing your mind.
He tweeted this out.
Yeah, Jeff Goodman did.
I'm trying to find the tweet. Hold on.
And then Seth Greenberg to his.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
This is good. This is Tyvis confirming the show prep that I've already done and showed on the sheet that's what happened.
I just wanted to see it. Like, I wanted to see it right. Like, wow, he really did say this. This is crazy.
Yeah, here's my thing with the NCAA tournament. You tell me if I'm wrong. Like, no one has asked for this thing to be expanded other than, I guess, loser coaches like Seth Greenberg, who didn't get the job done when they were at Virginia.
This is strictly,
he won a lot of games there. He was on the bubble a lot and never got the bounces the right way to get into the tournament.
This
other than
is strictly
the one time.
A money grab, because you're right. There's never been, no matter what you put, you can put the thing at 100 teams. Whoever the 101 team is going to be mad that they didn't get in. So the number's never going to be right. But the format of it all has been exciting. It gets a lot of views. A lot of people cheer for the upsets. And then as NIL has played its part, when we get to the Sweet 16 and beyond, it's like, all right, this is the blue bloods. These is the actual really good teams. There is no Cinderella stories past this moment. And that's kind of what it's going to be. I don't know why you want to bring more potential teams. They're going to win probably the first, maybe even get to past the second round. And then that's it. Like, I don't know why we doing this. I really don't.
Go ahead.
I have been saying that no one has asked for this, but I actually think that the Power 5 schools do want this.
Well, that's
teams
fair,
like Auburn's a perfect example this year.
More at-large bids.
Yeah, they want more at-large bids. This is for the bubble Power 5 schools, so they can get more bids in the NCAA tournament, thus getting more money. That's right. And everybody's saying, like you said, Tyvis, it's a money grab. It is,
so it's up to 76. So the 77 to 78 team gonna come out and do what
they're gonna complain about it.
Bruce Pearl's. Oh, it was Bruce Pearl.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. His son was coaching at Auburn. Stephen Pearl. Yeah.
They're gonna come out and
get in probably.
They're gonna do that, and then they're gonna give in and say, "Oh, we need more money. Let's make it 90 teams."
Dude, that's.
So then it's like,
I don't understand.
Why are we even doing what's the point of having a season? Let's just start the season. Let's play 2 warm-up games and let's just go right into the thing, because
that's right.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
because I'm not about to watch the regular season for what?
No, you
everybody
pretty much
getting in. What I need to watch it for?
Any team that's worth watching, all you need to do is pay attention to the top 25 and say, "Oh, are those 2 teams playing?" I'll watch them just for like the entertainment value of an individual game. But if you're looking for, this game has implications, this team may not make the tournament if they don't win this game, that's going to be less and less relevant. The teams that you're going to be watching do that are going to be sub 500 teams playing each other. The game is going to be awful. And at some point, they're going to be like, this is a big game tonight. But it's not going to be between 2 good teams. I
just want to see what the regular season ratings is. If I'm a TV network, I'm going to be upset.
Well,
because my numbers is going down.
I would think so.
I'm not watching it.
We're going to let the dregs of the conference, the worst teams of the conference, the ones that quite honestly don't get the job done, those are the teams we're going to let now run college basketball. That's, to me, stupid.
Auburn had the best win of the season. Just ask them.
Yes, I know.
They beat Florida on the road.
Yeah, beat Florida on the road.
No one else had the ability to do that the whole year except for them, T-Bone.
So we got to let them in.
Alone, they should be in the NCAA tournament.
It's so stupid. Also, have we talked at all about how this is going to affect the actual bracket? Because what happens with 99% of the brackets that we do? And by the way,
they get trashed after the first game.
There's that. But how many brackets have you ever filled out where it's like, well, put your first 4 teams in? Do you ever fill out the first 4 part of the? There's no bracket. What do they all do? They put 1 versus, and then they put like the 16 has a slash mark with 2 teams that you've never heard of.
Correct.
You highlight the 1 seed and move on every time, right? Now you're going to have way more games that actually we apparently have to pick those 2. And it's.
Don't change the bracket. Do a first 12 now. Yeah.
I'm saying it's going to cause next year. We'll find out what everybody does.
The first 12 in Dayton.
I feel bad.
They're not doing it in Dayton. I promise you. They're not doing it in Dayton.
I feel bad for the regular season. I really do.
It's okay. Whatever. We're just doing
meaningless games.
I don't know if this is a good idea either, but it happened. Gold Star Chili, Skyline Chili down in Cincinnati, obviously famous for being there. Skyline is all over the place. Gold Star is mostly just in Cincinnati area still. They apparently have a dog, a coney dog, called the King Coney. It's a giant, almost foot-long hot dog, right? You can get this with a float as well for $7.99. Let them live. They posted a photo of this dog. Again, it's almost a foot long. And they said, apparently, this is the tweet they sent out 20 hours ago. It's still up. Find someone who can handle all 11 inches. Let them live.
The comment section is exactly what you think it's going to be. I'm going to tell you that now. It's exactly what you think.
I just want to say I'm here for the regular size conies. There's nothing wrong with just a normal size. If you also offer an 11-inch coney, some people are up for that. Not everybody needs 11 inches. That's all I'm just here to.
The size of the boat is the motion of the ocean.
Cut it in half, leave her 6.
Right. That's if Mike Vrabel and maybe Diana Rossini were sharing one of these. Yeah, just cut in half, leave her 6. Exactly right. Makes total sense to me. All right, we're going to do a game show next. The Kentucky Derby is this weekend. Dylan has a game prepared. I need one person who wants a chance to win breakfast. One person. 614-821-9710 is the phone number. We're going to pick one person. I'll explain the game when we get back. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. No crashes on your Central Ohio roadways, but watching traffic pick up on I-70 as you come in from the west side and on 71 near downtown. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Whether you're refreshing flower beds or finishing up that weekend project, Ohio Mulch, they have everything you need to make it look like a pro did it.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications that top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
This week's Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame moment looks at a major accomplishment for a fan favorite. On April 7, 2006, the Reds acquired a middle infielder from the Cleveland Indians, and within a week would find him positioned as the club's starting second baseman.
High drive left field, and this baby is gone.
A 3-run home run for the former Indian Brandon Phillips.
2006 would be a good year for Brandon Phillips, but in 2007, he would prove to be second to none. And on September 26th, he would accomplish something that only Eric Davis and Barry Larkin had been able to do while wearing a Reds uniform. Hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases in the same season. On September 12th, Phillips would steal his 30th base and hit his 29th home run. 2 weeks later, with only 5 games left in the season in front of a home crowd, Brandon would come to the plate in the first inning against the Houston Astros with 1 on and 2 out.
Swung on, hit well, back into right field. That ball is out of here. Home run, Brandon Phillips. And pure, unadulterated jubilation as he rounds the bases, hits third. His 30th home run. He is among those in the 30-30 club.
This Hall of Fame moment is brought to you by Western and Southern Financial Group. Life insurance, retirement, and investments.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hi, radio listener. Are you having a stressful day? Do you want to unwind before you go home to your annoying family? Good news. You can spend time with our annoying family, Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. One of these men was prom king. The other is Tyvis. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, if your windows are maybe a little, I was going to say squeaky. That's not right. Creaky or squeaky, one of the two words there, either one. If they don't work right, maybe every time you try to go put them up, you always know there's at least 1 or 2 problem windows in your house. Maybe you've noticed all winter long, you've been sitting there and you feel the cold air coming through and you know your heating bills were up. Now your AC bills are going to be high this summer because your windows are bad. Window Nation can help you fix that problem with new energy-efficient windows at a great price. Right now, Window Nation's got their buy 4 windows, get 4 windows free sale going on today. You could replace all the windows in your home and get half of them for free. Plus, you could get 0 down payment and no payments or interest for 2 years with Window Nation. Experts report that windows retain 80% of their value when you get them installed in your house. And of course, Window Nation, they are the best in the business for a reason. They offer a lifetime warranty on all their windows so you can relax knowing your home is protected far into the future. But right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 windows free. It's happening at Window Nation, so check it out today. WindowNation.com is where you need to go. Schedule your fast free consultation now. WindowNation.com. Tyvis, are you ready to try to do a little game show? Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I feel like we've never done that before on this show.
Can we steal the game show music you used to use on the afternoons?
You know what? Yeah, why not?
By the way,
let's just do that. Go ahead. Game show music now. Now, all right. We have a Kentucky Derby contest that we're doing, and we have a caller on the line. Do you want to put the caller on?
Yeah.
All right.
This is Jordan.
Jordan, hello. Welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. How you doing, man?
Wonderful. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. All right. So here's how the game's going to work. You don't have to play at all, okay? But what we're doing is Dylan, our producer, always begs Tyvis and I to buy breakfast. All the time. So what I've decided to do is put Dylan's breakfast on the line today. We're going to play a game. He's going to ask us questions. The over-under on how many we're going to get right, the over-under, it's 10 questions. Over-under is 5.5. You can either choose the over or the under. If you have faith that Tyvis and I will get these questions right, obviously you take the over. If you think we're stupid, which is very valid, you take the under. But if you're right, and you guess correctly on how we do on this contest, you will win Dylan's breakfast. If not, Dylan gets his breakfast. Does that make sense?
I didn't agree to this.
No, well, too bad. That's what it is.
Wait a minute. I need to know, are these questions multiple choice?
No. No.
No, they're yes or no, right?
It's going to be a very simple
true
game.
or false type of question.
Either it's a Kentucky Derby horse name or it's not.
Okay.
This year or all time?
All time.
Oh, shoot.
Some are from this year.
So, Jordan, just know.
So don't cheat.
I don't want Dylan to get our breakfast money. I want you to get it in the form of a gift card, which we will mail to you if you win. So then you can choose where you get breakfast. Does that sound good to you?
That sounds great.
All right. Are you taking the over or under on 5.5 questions that we're going to get right?
Let's go over. I'm confident you
All
guys.
right, over 5.5. Tyvis,
Good listener.
we got okay. We have to make sure Dylan does not get this gift card, okay? Because I do not want him to have it. All right, Dylan, how are we doing the game today? This is Kentucky Derby horses.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So you're either going to say yes, it's the name of a Kentucky Derby horse, past or present, or it's not.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll start with you, Bone.
And we have. So I do want. So Tyvis can't help me with mine.
No.
Oh my God.
And vice versa.
Okay.
No
All right.
converging.
We'll see how this goes. All right. Go ahead. Question number 1.
Renegade.
Oh, I'm going to say Renegade definitely was a horse at some point in the Kentucky Derby. I'm going to say yes.
It's actually a horse this year.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
I feel like didn't that one compete last year?
Maybe. Can you do dings and buzzers, Bone?
Yeah, I can.
For the sake of that?
I can ding and buzzer. So that
I'm
was.
playing this music
I got it
over
right.
here.
I got it right.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
This is our first time doing a
1
game
for
show,
1.
so we don't know how we're doing. So this is good. All right. So I've got 1. Good.
All right, Tyvis.
You need 5 more.
Blackstone Cherry.
I'm going to say no.
That is correct. That's the name of a band.
Yes. I knew that. I knew that was a band.
We need 4 more.
All right, let's go. We're playing for Jordan. Jordan gets Dylan's breakfast if we get 4 more questions right. Go ahead. Question number 3.
Right to Party.
That is a line from a Beastie Boys song because you have to fight for your right to party. Did someone name their horse after a Beastie Boys song? I'm going to say that these rich a-holes who own horses are cool enough, one of them, to have listened to the Beastie Boys. I'm going to say yes.
That's
a
correct.
real horse. Okay.
That's a real horse.
There we go.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Good. I got 3 of them.
3.
All right.
You got to hit the ding.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. That's me. My bad. New game. I'm trying to figure it out. All right, here we go.
Tyvis. Under Oath.
I'm going to say yes.
That is not. That is also the name of a band.
Tyvis. As soon as I heard it, I was like, I don't think they named the horse Under Oath.
I hate that he staggered these questions like this because he know you would know the answer.
Yes, he did. He did. And I don't like this. I don't like this either. I thought we were going to team up on it.
T-Bone is helpless.
Okay. So we've got the over-under's 5.5. We've got 3. What question are we on? Question 5?
Yes.
We've still got room here. We can
Yes.
still make this
You guys
happen
are
for
on a
Jordan.
great
All right.
pace.
These bands.
All right. Give me another horse. Real or fake Kentucky Derby horse?
Commandment. Like the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it seems like when you think of Kentucky Derby horses, they often have names where it's like a simple phrase, but it's spelled weird, or it's like some addition to it, like absentimental or something, like where they merge 2 words. Commandment seems too simple. I'm going to say not a Kentucky Derby horse.
It is. Wrong on that one. So halfway through, you guys are 3 for 5. You're still on pace to barely win breakfast for Jordan.
Oh, man.
Tyvis, you got to pick it up.
I know.
All right.
I
I've been
know.
carrying us so far, even though I got that one wrong. I've been
got one more right than me. What are you talking about?
carrying this team. I've been carrying us.
Question number 6 for Tyvis. Manchester Orchestra.
This is killing me.
This is killing
I'm
me.
going to say no.
It is not.
That's right. That's a band.
Yes.
That's a band. Yes. I'm trying to be fair, Dylan, because I wanted to look over him and be like, no, that's a band. It's not a horse. I guess, though, you could name a horse after a band.
Both. Yes.
There's also a band literally called Horse the Band. So I don't know if that's in here, but I hope it is, because I hope there's a horse named Horse the Band. Go ahead, Dylan.
All right,
we have 4 now, so we only need 2 more left, Tyvis, so we can get this right. But we have 4 more questions to go.
Yes, and this
we
is
got to win this for Jordan. I'm stressed because it's a listener.
2 out of 4.
If it was just you and me trying to beat each other, I wouldn't care as much. But the fact there's a listener's breakfast on the line, and Dylan gets it. If we're wrong, I don't like this.
All right, number 7 is Justify.
I swear I've heard Justify as a horse's name. So I'm going to say, yes, that's a horse. That's
a
real
correct.
horse. Okay.
Justify is also a Triple Crown winner.
Okay. You can tell how big of a horse fan I am, where I'm just like, oh, yeah, I think I've heard of them. It's like, oh, they won the Triple Crown.
So we need one more. We got 3 questions, 1 more.
Don't screw this up.
Number 8 for you, Tyvis.
Oh, my God.
Seattle Slew.
Oh, no.
Tyvis.
I don't know.
You only got 2 choices.
Yes or no is the answer. One of those 2.
Seattle Slew?
Tyvis.
No.
That is incorrect.
Seattle Slew. I knew that was a horse. I've heard of Seattle Slew. How old is that horse? It's like from a long time ago,
It's
right?
not recent. I can tell you that.
All right, good. I'm glad we have the history on the horse.
There's
All right.
2 more. You guys need 1 more right.
Okay.
To get Jordan breakfast.
Okay.
Answer this one right. So I don't have to.
It's going in my belly instead.
No, we can't have that. Can't have that.
Number 9 for you, Bone. Wool Sandals.
That's okay. 1, I would bet on Wool Sandals. That feels like a great horse name. I want that to be a horse name. That is not a real horse name.
It is a real horse name.
Why would you do this?
What's this horse? Is it now? Is it this year? Or is it like a previous horse? Wool Sandals is a real horse?
Wool Sandals, real horse.
Oh, God. Tyvis, it's all down to you. It's all down to you, Tyvis.
I didn't have to say you something once or twice before. Wait, come on with it.
I also hate you, Dylan, because I just Googled wool sandals, and now I just got a bunch of sandals products, and now that's going to be in my algorithm. Like, do you want wool sandals? No, I was trying to see what this horse is.
It was kind of messed up because Wool Sandals competed in the 1907 Kentucky Derby.
Let's go.
Oh, that's good.
Let's do this.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's do this.
One left. Let's
Tyvis
go.
has 1 saved the season. Let's see if he can save breakfast for Jordan.
Let's see.
Number 10 is Assault.
Tyvis, I will tell you, I would give you a signal here. I have no clue. I do not know if that's a real
Assault.
Assault.
For the win.
For the win.
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
It is a horse.
Jordan, I'm sorry, buddy. We let you down here. We screwed you over, bud. I don't know how to make this up to you.
Tyvis clutch up twice. I guess he couldn't do it a 3rd time.
Yeah, Tyvis is very clutch usually when it's on a football field.
Horse Assault.
Yes,
Jordan do that.
Jordan, how much did you swear when he said Seattle Slew and he goes, I don't know. Did you know Seattle Slew is a horse?
I did know that one was a
Okay,
horse,
see,
yeah.
so that I'm sorry. All right. Well,
Assault won the Triple Crown in 1946, Tyvis.
oh God. All right, Jordan.
46. I don't even think my parents was alive.
Okay.
I'm going to go with no.
Jordan, I'll tell you what. Thanks for playing our game. I'm sorry you didn't win. Can we get it? We'll try to get you like a fan prize pack of some kind. How about that?
Yes.
We'll get you like whatever we have. It'll probably be like some used staples and maybe some recycling bin stuff, but we'll get it to you in a fan bag. Does that sound good?
T-Bo said, I don't even know this.
Sorry, Jordan. Well, there you go. Dylan, breakfast is on us. I hate this game. Never going to play it again. Sorry, Jordan.
We missed 3 straight.
Yes, this was terrible. This was the Warriors in 2016 against the Cavs. We screwed that up completely.
We had it won.
Yep. Roger Goodell was in Cleveland for the groundbreaking of the new Brown Stadium. Hear what he said about the Browns getting the draft. Coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. Still watching slow-moving traffic coming in from the west side on 70 eastbound as you approach that 7670 split due to some lane restrictions. Expect to add about 5 minutes to your commute over there, but everything else moving along just fine. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your fan traffic.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
It's 2026, the year you achieve your health goals. The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road in Grove City.
Some choose the fast way, others choose the easy way, but you do things the right way. That's why professionals and homeowners trust Voss Brothers Power Equipment, your source for Exmark mowers. Engineered to deliver the world's finest zero-turn mowers with a legendary quality of cut, durability that lasts for generations, and an experience that feels like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing right. Visit Voss Brothers Power Equipment with locations in Powell, Sunbury, and Marysville, and find the Exmark mower built for you. Voss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment in mowing since 1989.
Welcome to the Ohio Lottery's Made from Scratch show. Today, I'm sharing how you can make dough from scratch. We're adding a dash of fun and a sprinkle of luck. Now, let's get cooking and see what we've got. And voila! A fresh batch of Ohio Lottery $5 scratch-offs. Nice.
Play Aces and Eights with over $20 million in cash prizes and a top prize of $150,000. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
As the saying goes, trust is earned, never given. When it comes to your roof, who you trust truly matters. At Newman Roofing, we're more than just a business. We're a local, family-owned company built on honesty, integrity, and hard work. From the very beginning, these core values have shaped the way we do business, ensuring a customer experience that's second to none. Our dedication to quality has earned us the trust of thousands of homeowners across Central Ohio. At Newman Roofing, excellence isn't just a word, it's our promise to you. From the moment we step foot on your doorstep to the final handshake, we strive to deliver an experience that keeps you calling back for more. Whether you need a roof repair or a full replacement, our team at Newman Roofing is here to protect what matters most. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. So give us a call today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit is just $99 and gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. Tri-State Men's Health, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, made from scratch biscuits, fresh baked croissants, cinnamon swirl French toast. Hungry? Grab a hot UDF breakfast sandwich made in store for your morning. UDF, mornings made for you.
The Reds are on the radio.
Swung on crushed. High, deep left field. There it goes. A 3-run go-ahead blast for Eugenio Suarez. They're waving around Friedel. Up throwing Anthony. Throw to the plate, not in time. And the Reds walk it off at 11, 6-5.
The quest for October baseball is underway. Hear all the action all season long on your home of the Reds.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Reds beat the Rockies 6-4 yesterday. The win was the Redlecks' 20th of the season, which is the most wins prior to May 1st in franchise history. They'll start a weekend series in Pittsburgh tonight at 6:45. The Guardians had the day off, but they'll be out west playing the A's tonight. First pitch is at 9:40. And we had 3 Game 6s in the NBA playoffs. The Knicks eliminated the Hawks after a 140-89 blowout victory. The Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 110-98 to send Denver packing, but the 76ers defeated the Celtics 106-93 to force a Game 7 in that series. The Cavs will attempt to end their series with the Raptors tonight, with Game 6 set to tip off at 7:30 in Toronto. This update is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan. Visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Tyvis is drinking a protein shake for breakfast. T-Bone is eating a protein donut, minus the protein. And it's more than one donut. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Morning Breath coming up at 8:15. So people who should just shut up, maybe that's us. By the way, if you missed anything from the program, you can always get it on the podcast. Wherever you get podcasts, just search T-Bone and Tyvis. It's right there for you, free of charge. All brought to you by our friends at Capital Ford of Columbus on your favorite podcast app. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis. It'll be right there. You can add it, like it, subscribe to it. It'll be there every single day. We love that. If you do that, that's great. It's one of my favorite things, though, to get like a tweet at 10 p.m. I'll be in bed. I'll get up the next morning and see it from like 10:07 p.m. and someone being like, "You're out of line with what you said about blank." And it's like, oh, someone just checked in on the podcast. That's great. Even if they disagree, I appreciate that they listened and checked it out.
I'm still mad about the game show.
Oh, I'm mad about it too.
We should have allowed him to answer one.
Oh, the caller?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe that last one, we should have let him seal his own fate.
That's what we should have did. That's what we should have did.
That's probably what Dave and Jimmy would have done. I'll tell you that. A good radio show would have known what to do there, not us.
We got it all. We got them this far. It's on you now. It's on you to finish.
By the way, speaking of little weird things, did you see this about Diana Rossini? You know, the embattled reporter who has apparently had a little tryst with Mike Vrabel, as we found, allegedly.
What's the end result of this? Like,
well, she's out of a job.
When is it going to be done? Like, when are we going to move
When
on?
they stop finding stuff from Diana Rossini where it's like, oh, she made a lovey-dovey playlist that's only shared with Mike.
How deep was this thing? Like,
that is unfortunate phrasing.
You know what?
There.
It ends.
That's a phrase to phase.
Leave it alone.
Listen, it will end if they both divorce their spouses and get together.
This isn't ending for me unless there's a paternity test involved.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying.
That make it even worse.
Actually, that would make it. That's yes, but also
because it did. If it does turn out to be Mike's, then it is going to be a divorce. And then it is going to be. It's extra stuff that's going to come after this.
I'm not rooting, to be very clear. I'm not rooting for anyone to get divorced if they don't want to be. However, when you make choices like this, right, allegedly, possibly, where there's been some infidelity, that may be down the pathway of where this ends up. I think to your question, Tyvis, of where does it all end? It ends, I guess, this is one scenario where it could end. They both leave their spouses, they end up together, and then they do a podcast where Diana Rossini breaks news only about the Patriots because she's literally married to Mike Vrabel. And then if he inevitably gets fired at some point or moves on from the Patriots, then they just dish on like all the stuff going on in the NFL. That is one scenario that could happen. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible. This is also unlikely. Apparently, remember the story that came out while this was all going on that Diana Rossini was traveling somewhere around her home in New Jersey and a car crash happened, a rollover car crash. And she was apparently on the scene and helped rescue people from the scene of the accident. Do you remember that story?
No.
That happened.
Oh, yeah, when she saved, what was he? Was it a guy, right?
Well, it was
a cat?
It was a guy and a dog. Dog was in the car. Well, apparently, the New York Post.
Tell me it was Cap.
It's not the New York Post. This is Page 6. Page 6 also posted some of the photos that we got from these two. Apparently, they are now saying Page 6.
Robert Kraft.
Well, no. They said that Diana Rossini did not really help out that much at all. That was maybe a little bit exaggerated.
This is unbelievable.
What it turns out was apparently there was a car overturned. She was there and got out of her car to help, but a tipster informed Page 6 that it was actually this tipster's husband who got out of the car, ran to the vehicle, got in the car, and helped get the victim of the car crash out of the car. There was also a dog involved, and apparently Diana Rossini was standing on the scene, and they said, "Can you hold the dog leash while we tend to this injured man?" And so that's her involvement, apparently.
She said, "Come here, boy."
She's right.
That's what she did.
And then she helped the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Hey, look, the point is.
Her Curb Street is the one who said that she was the real hero involved in this.
I'm just saying, can any of these people who are fact-checking Diana Rossini, as much as I appreciate your efforts, like, we have so many other corrupt institutions around the world and in this country. Like, go aim at one of them is all I'm saying. Like, if you can fact check this story to this level, it's like, actually, she wasn't there with the dog. She was only holding the leash. Like, fine, but use your journalism for better purposes. We have so many things we could be fixing. Find out why the gas is $6 a gallon right now. I'd love to know.
Usually I would drop the phrase, "She must not be living right." It's evident that she has
You're
not
saying
been living.
karma has finally
I
come
don't
around.
know, man.
Unbelievable,
But
man.
it's crazy.
She has had the roughest month I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In a long, like the month of April has just been a disaster for her.
I cannot imagine. Look, a lot of this brought on themselves, right? Her and Vrabel. But like the difference is Diana Rossini is still going to be a pariah among all the media that covers the NFL because, I mean, think about it. All the other women who do journalism and actually cover the sport, there have been people questioning just women reporters in general for decades because of just horrible societal impulses, right? Now you have a reporter who has actually, it appears, allegedly had a relationship with someone that she covers, and that is obviously not good. But now you have other reporters catching strays for this out of nowhere. Those reporters are not going to welcome her back with open arms and say, "Oh, poor thing, that's too bad for you. Come on back." You know, like, she's going to be a pariah among the reporters of the NFL, men and women, who just say this is not the way to do your job if this is what she was doing. Mike Vrabel, on the other hand, went to a season ticket holders event for Patriots season ticket holders, got a standing ovation. So, like, as bad as it's been for both of them, he's not going to really probably suffer much of a professional consequence.
In the airport.
That's, you don't think she can't even fly. If she's driving, she's helping people on the road.
Do you think she leaves the house?
Oh, I
know TMZ out there.
Oh, you are exactly right.
Soon as they see her.
Yeah, they're taking pictures. What's she doing? They're probably,
Diana, what's next for you?
Yeah.
How's your husband?
Yeah.
Is the kid really Mike's?
You know they weren't looking for a photo. They are looking for a photo of her and the husband together.
When Kevin leave the house and go to work, Kevin, is it true? The rumor's true. Are you leaving your wife?
Yeah.
Like, man.
I think Diana Rossini needs to just hop on Joy Taylor's podcast. They should just co-host that thing.
Hey, you know what?
That's what
I mean,
they should do.
it's why not at this point? What do you have to lose? Like, well, I mean, you could.
She lost it all already. What do you mean?
I'm telling you, like, that is the honest to God truth with Diana Rossini. Is like, she may not have a career. Mike Vrabel has like a speed bump on his way to possibly winning a Super Bowl. Like, it's a very different.
She need to control her own narrative. She need to come out and just say exactly what it is and what it ain't.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen, buddy.
I mean, this is the time. I mean, the longer you wait, the more it's like, it's irrelevant now. Like, you might as well just go ahead and just say what it is.
If stuff keeps popping out, I'm going to run to my digital ticket window and bet Patriots playoffs no. Like,
that's the only way this continues, because I saw like a few Patriots players were out there saying we support our coach. Like, I think Drake May came out and said, like, yeah, it's no big deal. We still have all the love.
Travion Henderson said he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Did he actually?
No, he didn't.
I was going to say. I was wondering if there was a Bible verse that would come from Trey Henderson. I'm still waiting because he had them for other people. I wonder if he's got any for his coach. I don't know. But all I'm saying is the only way it goes south for Vrabel, if there's some other bombshell that is waiting to happen, and I don't know what that could be, that would get the Patriots to say this is too much of a headache. Because the other side of that is they got about as far as you can in the NFL playoffs last year. I mean, when you go to Super Bowl, you are in that spot. It's going to be pretty hard to move people off of hiring Mike Vrabel, right? If he got fired tomorrow, he'd have 10 people lining up to give him a job. So cut that up, I guess. I don't know. We'll leave it there. Morning Breath coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. We have a disabled vehicle on 315 southbound just past Town Street. The right lane blocked off over there. Also still watching slow-moving traffic coming in from the west side on 70 eastbound. Watch for slowdowns over there. I'm 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald with your Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great cars, great deals, Great Lakes. GLakesHyundai.com.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible. But Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Timmy, it's getting closer.
What is?
The grand opening of the new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel.
Oh, that's right. The grand opening celebration is coming up on June 12th. Brett Michaels will be there.
And there's going to be fireworks and food trucks and swag and a chance to win a motorcycle.
Motorcycle shit. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Plus, on select Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's the $1,000 Win Your Way drawings.
Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
They say great customer service is a thing of the past, but not at Newman Roofing. Quality products, expert installers, and a team you can trust is the core foundation at Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF today to have your roofing, siding, or gutters replaced this spring, or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Who's Vice President J.D. Vance's pick for Ohio Treasurer? America First conservative Jay Edwards. As the first state lawmaker to endorse Donald Trump for president, Jay Edwards has been on the front lines, standing up to the rhinos and leftists since day one. Now, we need a MAGA fighter who protects our Ohio tax dollars as our treasurer. And that's what Jay Edwards has always done. He sponsored the largest tax cut in Ohio history, saving families over $3.1 billion. Jay Edwards has never been afraid to do what's right and fight for our values. That's why he's a 100% pro-life and 100% pro-gun conservative, earning the highest possible rating from Ohio gun owners. He's the proven America First leader we need to clean up fraud and keep our money safe. Endorsed by J.D. Vance. Jay Edwards for Ohio Treasurer.
Paid for by Friends of Jay Edwards.
Last year, Eric Reeser and T-Bone staged the first annual Fan 5K. People had a good time and no one died. So we decided to do it all again. It all goes down Saturday, June 20th in Otterbein.
Presented by the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center.
Will Reeser's muscular calves explode? Will T-Bone's beard choke him while running? More importantly, will Tyvis, Common Man, and Timmy make total fools of themselves? Maybe. Magic 8 Ball says signs point to yes. Register today at 971therace.com. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We could see some showers this morning, and scattered showers will be on and off throughout the day today with maybe a rumble of thunder. Otherwise, skies will be mostly cloudy with highs getting into the mid to upper 50s with breezy winds. For tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows plunging into the 30s, which means a frosty morning is possible for Saturday, then turning mostly sunny with highs in the 50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. Sometimes it's better if people just shut up. Shut up! It's time for Morning Breath.
All right, Tyvis, a little morning breath for you from Kirby Smart. SEC, obviously, is having their, what is this, like a golf outing or something they're doing?
I don't know what the hell they're
There's
doing.
always
down there.
some meeting that they're doing down in the SEC in the offseason, but this was there was a big, I feel like it was a Pro-Am golf tournament or something where they had all these guys together. They were getting a bunch of interviews. It was outside. Anyway, catch me outside. Kirby Smart had this to say about the gambling situation with Brandon Sorsby. He said this. He said, you can't watch TV without an advertisement for gambling. So the opportunity is there. It's much more prevalent in this day and age. They also have access to more money to gamble with. There's a lot of kids that in my day would never gamble. They didn't have the money to gamble with. Okay. First of all, Brandon Sorsby, for whatever it's worth, I'm not saying that all of us have the means to do this, but he was placing like $2 and $3 bets lots of times a day. And sure, probably more than the average college kid has the money to. But you're telling me that when Kirby Smart was in college, there weren't guys. I mean, I didn't go to college when Kirby Smart did, but my college age years when I went to hang out with buddies who were like attending 4-year schools in other cities, I definitely remember playing in poker games where we gambled. I definitely remember us watching games and throwing down $5 or $10 on, the outcome of the game just in the dorm room. Like you're telling me those guys wouldn't be they wouldn't be tempted to gamble if they had apps back in the 80s or yes, of course they would. I don't know if they'd have thousands of dollars to gamble, but they'd have money to gamble. And it still would be illegal if they did. So that's wrong, Kirby Smart. That's just dumb.
I mean, Kirby's been taking L. The best L is the whole I was clapping.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He was not calling a timeout.
Yeah, this was a clap. I was trying to clearly call timeout. Yeah. And they gave it to him. That's the sixth part.
Yes, it is, because the SEC is its own level of corruption. Now, this is also something Kirby Smart said. We have the audio of it. He was talking about the difference between the Big Ten and the SEC. To be fair to Kirby Smart, as much as I don't want to do this, he did say the top of the Big Ten has gotten more competitive. They have better teams than they used to at the top of the Big Ten.
Yeah, he was saying it's more than just Ohio State.
Yes, he did say that before he then said this.
Now, the other theory is, and this one nobody likes to hear, is it's a lot of SEC coaches say this in my meetings. They say they don't have the grind we do. There's no way. They play 3 of their 9 games are hard. Their bottom 4 games are not our bottom 4 games. I'm going to play at Starkville and Vanderbilt's in my bottom 4, and I'm holding on to my butt to be able to play at noon on Saturday at Starkville and playing a good team who beat Arizona State, who goes and plays these other teams. So there is a theory that we're beating each other up, and it's like the intensity, and it wears you down.
Okay. So I just want to be clear. When the SEC was good, their depth of their conference was so tough, and that's what made them good, was because they had to grind it out against these tough teams. And when they left that tough conference, they played everybody else, and they were all soft. And that's why the SEC dominated for like 12 straight years, 15 straight years, whatever it was. Now that they're losing games, that's also because their conference is so tough and everybody is just worn out from the grind. So have the teams at the bottom of the SEC gotten so good that no one could ever win from the SEC again, or maybe some of the SEC teams at the top don't have the depth that they used to. In fact, Kirby Smart also said that in this interview in another clip where he said, he said the Alabama teams that he used to be a part of coordinating back in 13, 14, 15, he's like, those teams would wipe the floor with any of the teams out there now, including the best teams in the SEC, because those teams just don't have the depth because the talent's spread out more.
So I'm looking at both conferences to see like the records. Yeah, they're about the same.
That doesn't matter, Tyvis, because all that matters is when the SEC teams play the SEC teams. It's the toughest.
It's
games.
the toughest game.
It's pretty much the NFL.
And don't you dare look at what happens when those SEC teams play other schools and lose to them. Don't look at what Alabama did when they played Indiana, because that's because Alabama had to grind through the toughest conference in college football, and Indiana just had a cakewalk. Even though Indiana checked on, they beat Ohio State prior to beating Alabama, right? So they did that. Like, they played tough teams and beat them. Indiana, did they lose a game all year long?
Who won the SEC
I remember, did Indiana lose a game all year?
That would be no, Georgia beat Bama in the SEC championship.
That's correct.
Guys, I'm just saying, like, the college football champion, Indiana, played everybody on their schedule. And if you think their schedule was soft, that's fine. When they played the tough teams, they weren't worn down, I guess, because they didn't have their tough schedule. But they also weren't playing cupcakes all year, and then when they played a good team, they got exposed. They actually were just a good football team that won. So I don't know why these SEC honks can't acknowledge that.
They didn't do well in bowl season. The SEC didn't do well in the bowl season.
But it doesn't matter, Tyvis. They're not really trying when the bowls come out.
No, that's right. They don't care. They don't care about the bowl season. They obviously, in the college football playoffs, they can't win there because now they got beaten up all in the regular season.
So Illinois beating Tennessee is irrelevant.
Nope.
No, it doesn't matter.
Iowa beating Vanderbilt is irrelevant.
Don't bring that up because again, who did Vanderbilt play all year long?
Indiana beating Bama is irrelevant.
No, it's irrelevant because don't you know, Illinois, when they played that game against Vanderbilt, Illinois, all their players were like, I'm locked in. I can't wait to stay here. A transfer portal, never heard of it. But at Vanderbilt, despite having a Heisman Trophy finalist at quarterback, they all were like, I cannot wait to get out of town. I don't want to play in the SEC. It's so tough and daunting. And so they weren't taking the game seriously. Illinois clearly was. It was their whole season. That's what these SEC homers always say about bowl season. Until they sweep bowl season, and then they go, look at the bowl record. So you can't ever win against someone who's this biased with the SEC. You cannot win. You cannot win with them because it's a conspiracy. I've said it. The SEC is a conspiracy theory. When they lose, it proves that they're the best. When they win, it proves that they're the best. There's never a scenario where they're not the best in their own damn minds.
I also stopped listening to Kirby Smart in this clip when he said, oh, yeah, our bottom's tough. We got to go to Starkville. Yeah.
Starkville.
Mississippi State.
Starkville, yeah, baby.
The school that did nothing prior to Dak Prescott and nothing after.
No.
Starkville. That's Starkville.
Don't you know they have cowbells though, and they'll ring them at you if you're not on their side. They will ring when your team is on the field.
The best thing I heard from Kirby Smart last year was at bowl practice where he was cussing somebody out on the loudspeaker.
Oh, he was dog cussing them out too. Like it was
in
the parking lot could hear it. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Can we just on this SEC topic? Where does that Texas A&M South Carolina game? What does that one count as? Was that because remember South Carolina got up huge?
They was up by
on
like
the road
30,
and was dominating Texas A&M at Kyle Field.
Yeah,
and then Texas A&M came back and won that. So like, is that a showing of great offense on Texas A&M's part in the second half? Is that a showing of tremendous collapse by South Carolina in the second half? Or is that an idea that maybe both those teams were mediocre at best?
South Carolina was 4-8 this season, 1-7 in conference play.
Oh, well, that's because they had to play all those tough teams in the SEC. So, of course they're going to be 4-8.
Texas A&M was 11-2, 7-1. So, there you go.
Well, let's see. That just shows you any given day, against any given Sunday.
South
it's just
Carolina
like the NFL.
showed you how good they were in the first half, and then Texas A&M showed you how good they were in the second half. Come on, T-Bone.
Of course. I'm sorry. How did I not get that? I'm so dumb. That's on me. That's my bad. It's whatever, man. I get tired of it when it's a constant drumbeat. I expect Kirby Smart actually to say some of this stuff. I don't like it when I hear from people who are paid to be objective analysts, even though I know they work for ESPN and ESPN and the SEC are now in lockstep. Like, just try to have some credibility. And to be fair, Joel Klatt does this too with Fox, right? He's employed by Fox. Fox has the Big Ten contract, and he goes out of his way to praise the Big Ten whenever he can, which feels good if you're an Ohio State fan. But like, the reality is, I just want people who analyze the sport to tell me what's happening, not take a side and go, I got to defend the Big Ten or I got to defend the SEC. Stop echoing these talking points from these conferences and just tell me what's happening.
You know what the good news is? Is that right now the Big Ten is in such a great spot. they won the championship of basketball and football. And it's just
I don't want to acknowledge the basketball thing, but go ahead. I don't really want to acknowledge the football one either, but at least Indiana's not Michigan. I mean, at least we're not doing that.
But like, as long as the Big Ten keep winning championships, I don't know what the SEC can really say. Like, you can sit there and talk about, like, it went from we the best. You know, we're the best. We win every championship. Now it's a depth thing. Oh, our bottom is the best of all. Well, who cares what your bottom is? Because it doesn't matter. They're not even going to be in bowl season to even do anything.
A small part of me is kind of jealous of the SEC. They're all brainwashed down there. They have each other's backs. They always are on the same page of their rhetoric, and it goes all the way from the lowest Mississippi State fan all the way up to Greg Sankey at the top.
Yeah,
they all are on the same page.
Well, I hope all these people who bring up how tough their conference is and the SEC is just so difficult, and that's why you have to let in our 2 or even 3 lost teams to the college football playoffs, because they play a tougher schedule. Well, I hope this year, one, that Ohio State doesn't give them any ammo for that. But Ohio State going at Texas and then at Iowa, at Indiana, at USC, Oregon at home, Michigan at home. If there's a couple, I hope not, because I here's what I'd love. Love Ohio State to sweep all those teams, and then everyone in the SEC just has to bow down to talk about how great Ohio State is. That would be awesome. But if Ohio State drops a game or two, if that does happen, I hope they all keep that energy about, you don't understand how tough our schedule is. Well, do you understand how tough this schedule is?
I mean, the SEC is just a feeder to the Big Ten now. So.
Yeah, AAA Tuscaloosa down there. But I also heard, T-Bone, that you're not even expecting Ohio State to be in Indiana, so...
No, that's not what I said, and you know it.
You said that?
No, I didn't say that.
Said it on this show.
No, I didn't. I was saying it's not a given.
He did.
I think he did say
I
that.
said it's not a given like it used to be, where you just chalk it up to like, oh, they got Indiana. That's a dub. Like, you don't do that now. We're all nervous for that game. More nervous than we were.
I ain't.
Okay. All right. Well, then I don't know what reality you're living in, because Indiana's obviously pretty good. So we'll see what they do with the reload of the portal, but everybody's got to navigate that. All right, Roger Goodell was in Cleveland for the groundbreaking of the new Brown Stadium. We will actually let you hear what he said next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Friday. Still watching a disabled vehicle on 315 southbound. The right lane blocked off just past Town Street over there. And then coming in from the west side, 70 eastbound is once again slow this morning because of those lane restrictions at the 70-670 split. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stuggerwald with your Fan Traffic.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
The Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at SonicTempleFestival.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Tyvis says that in all his years being in football locker rooms, he never once looked at another man's junk. He cannot say the same thing about working at this radio station. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
So apparently yesterday, up in Cleveland, Roger Goodell stopped in to tell everyone about what's going to happen with the new stadium there in Brook Park. And apparently, I mean, Tyvis, were you under the impression that the Browns were getting a Super Bowl when they built this new stadium? Wasn't that one of the selling points of the new stadium, is that there's going to be a Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah, I definitely anticipated it.
And Taylor Swift concerts.
Well, and Taylor Swift concerts and WrestleMania and Final Fours. And it's not just the Super Bowl, but that was clearly a big selling point was you'll get a Super Bowl when you build the new stadium. That's usually what happens. Here is what Roger Goodell said at the groundbreaking of the new stadium yesterday in Brook Park.
On the Super Bowl, listen, I have no doubt that this stadium is going to be Super Bowl quality. Zero doubt about that. I think the challenge now for this community, and hopefully this stadium and this development is going to be transformative, is how does the rest of the facilities in the community develop? Because we got to have 72,000, 75,000 people come to the Super Bowl. It's close to 200,000 people who come in. So airports, hotels, we have hotel needs of close to 50 and not 60,000. Some of the competitors, as you know, Los Angeles, some of those other markets are 100,000. So those are the things that we're going to have to develop along with these opportunities around the stadium. But you have the stage. Now we have to bring the facilities around it.
Okay. So if you couldn't make out all of that audio, Roger Goodell basically said, I have no doubt the stadium is going to be Super Bowl quality, but we need at least 50 to 60,000 hotel rooms. Some of the cities you're competing with for a Super Bowl have 100,000. So we need the local community to step up and build enough hotel rooms, essentially. Build enough hotels. He also mentioned the airport, which I thought was
that's getting
ironic.
Done. That's getting done anyway.
Well, no, but I thought that was ironic because did Roger miss where he was standing? He's standing right next to the effing airport. Like, it's right there. It's like, here's the stadium.
Why they have to
There's the airport.
Down.
Yes, because the FAA said we don't want the planes to hit the stadium on the way in because it's so close to the airport. So, I just love how everyone has pretty much penciled this in as like, oh, yeah, you build the stadium, you get a Super Bowl. And I know they probably will. But Roger Goodell basically came in and threw cold water on the whole idea of like, when are we getting our Super Bowl? 2030, 2031? It's like, no. You got to build hotels first. So who's in charge of that?
See, that's what I'm interested. The stadium opens in 2029, right? But is everything around it? Because I remember you was talking about the Crew Stadium, which is Scott's Miracle
Grove Field.
There
Bang.
you go. Bang.
Yeah, not lower.com, not Crew Stadium.
But as you was bringing that up, you were saying they were supposed to build up the rest of around it, correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you go over there now, when they initially built it, it was just the stadium, and then that was kind of it.
And they was playing games and all of that, but everything else was still trying to be built around it.
Well, and now they've built a parking garage. They've built an office building there. They've renovated another building that is on the site, and they use that. So, there's a little bit more there, clearly, around that stadium, and they did develop that little bit, but Brook Park, when they said they were going to build this, there's a ton of infrastructure they have to
in 29
they have to redo the exit off the freeway to make sure it's easier for people to get in and out of there.
In 29, when the Browns' first game takes place, will the hotels and restaurants and all that be done as well? That's my question.
Well, and again, I brought this up earlier. Our guy,
if not, it's going to take you're going to have to wait till 2032, 33 for the Super Bowl.
Our guy, Matt Fontana, who fills in on this show for us and hosts shows on the weekends here on The Fan and also hosts shows on the Big Play Network. He's up in Cleveland. He lives there. He works there. He knows the layout. He posted that the amount of hotel rooms in not just Brook Park, but the greater Cleveland area is around 25 to 30,000 hotel rooms. Roger Goodell is saying you need basically double that to host a Super Bowl. I don't know, but Cleveland's been around for a few minutes. That city's existed for a while. I'm saying Northeast Ohio has kind of the infrastructure it needs to exist, right? For sure, around Brook Park, I bet you 20 or 30 new hotels may pop up.
Oh, for sure.
Is that enough to feel the need of 30,000 extra hotel rooms? Probably not, unless they all have
skyscrapers.
Right, I'm saying, like, if they all have 1,000 rooms in them, maybe.
You got a building that goes to the 80th floor.
Right. I don't know if people know this, but when you go to the hotel room, it says like 301, 303. They don't have actually 300 rooms there. That's just the floor you're on. Like, there's not probably going to be a way in the next 5 years to build out the number of hotels Roger Goodell is saying they need. I don't know where he's getting his figures from. And again, Matt Fontana lives there. He posted that number too. Like, I'm surprised that hasn't ever been considered. If the whole thing is, we're going to bring the Super Bowl to Northeast Ohio. And Roger Goodell, I'm sure, has brought this up that, like, yeah, you build a new stadium, Super Bowls are on the way. Now he's at the groundbreaking. He's like, how do you feel about getting the draft? Because he also talked about getting the draft.
But the draft was here in 2020 under really difficult circumstances as we were all battling. I guess it was 21 technically, but as we were battling through COVID and trying to get out of it, it was not the event that we expected, but this community came together and met those challenges, and we pulled the draft off here. But it wasn't, I think, the impact that was necessary. So Jimmy and I have talked about it a lot. I've talked about it with our committees. We look forward to coming back here with the draft soon, for sure. I think it's important.
Okay, so you're probably getting the draft before you get the Super Bowl, apparently, because they can handle a draft. We know that that's happened before, but I'm surprised that this is something that everyone who talked about this touted it as being the facility that will get us a Super Bowl in Cleveland. And then now that's clearly not. That's not in the immediate future, right? So I don't know why. Again, Roger Goodell, usually what commissioners do at these meetings is they go, like when you do a groundbreaking, they come in and they go, my gosh.
They always go to the new stadium's groundbreaking?
Usually.
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't know. I never knew.
I'll tell you this, like when they broke ground on the new Crew Stadium here, Don Garber, the commissioner of MLS, was here.
Okay.
And like he got roundly booed because he also, you'll remember, tried to move the team out of Columbus before claiming he wanted to help save it. So like fans don't forget that stuff, but he showed up here and what he did and what everyone does at these things. All the dignitaries come up and go, got to tell you, Columbus, Ohio is the place for soccer. We love soccer in Columbus. Like they all talk about how great the city is for the thing that they're about to build. For Roger Goodell to come to this event and be like, Super Bowl may not be for you guys. You guys look more like a draft city than a Super Bowl city. That's a weird tack to take if you're planning on giving the city a Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. I was shocked that that's how he talked about it.
They'll probably start off with the draft and then see how that goes and then move on.
But they've already done a draft here, and that's or in Cleveland, I'm saying. Like the state of Ohio has hosted that, and it did well.
He felt like he didn't get the real expectation because it was coming off of COVID.
Yeah. Well, we've got work to do in that regard. Apparently, if you're the city of Cleveland and you want to see this thing happen up there, they got to build some more hotel rooms. In fact, maybe you've got some work to do in your garage. You want to transform that. You can do it with Comer & Cross. Your garage can have a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor in just one day. Their solution for that is guaranteed to never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever with the new Comer & Cross garage floor. You can get that right now in your house for 50% off installation. They'll install it in your garage in one day. They'll take everything out of your garage and put in this new Comer & Cross floor. Their professionals will get it done, and now they're taking 50% off installation. Call them today. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR is the number. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Or you can go to COMERcross.com. ComerCross.com or 1-800-NEW-FLOOR to talk to Comer & Cross about getting your garage floor fixed today. We'll come back. We'll hit the buzzer. We'll talk with Bo Bishop next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. Right now, slow-moving traffic on 71 southbound just past Greenlawn Avenue due to a disabled vehicle. Crews are clearing out. Also slow-moving on 70 eastbound from the west side, but everything else looking nice and clear. I'm 10 TD's Amy Steckerwald with your Fan Traffic.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
The savings
savings are so good at Great Lakes. But have you seen our inventory? With over 1,000 new Hyundais to choose from, there's no need to settle at glakeshyundai.com. Find a new Palisade with the exact options you need, or a new Tucson in that color you have been seeing around town. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile coverage. At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings and selection are so good.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Friday, May 1st, the Columbus Aviators take the field at 8 p.m. and the first 5,000 fans score a Jim Tressel bobblehead. Get your tickets at uflaviators.com.
There's an old story about cat toys that's been retold for over 20 years because it perfectly explains who we are. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Years ago, a couple who shared their house with 3 cats had another company out to look at their furnace. After working on it, the technician said it was dangerous and had to be replaced. The couple called Care for a second opinion, and my dad Mike went out to help them. When he inspected the furnace, the cause of the problem became obvious. A cat toy had been stuffed into the heat exchanger. With the toy removed, the furnace ran perfectly. Now, how did the toy get there? You can decide for yourself, but here's what mattered then and still matters now. The first company paid commissions to their service techs to sell new furnaces. At Care, we pay our technicians to fix furnaces, not sell you a new one. And if a new furnace is needed, our team of replacement specialists will advise you on all options available and help you make your best choice. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Hey, it's Anthony here for the Good Feet store. This is the time. You want to be outside. You need to be outside. But do you really want to be on your feet if they're killing you? That's why I went to the Good Feet store. I stressed about knowing I would be standing at a multiple-hour event or even playing in a golf tourney where I knew I would be walking. But when I got fitted for my personal arch supports, it changed the game for me in a great way. I honestly feel much better supported and aligned, and it's taken the pressure off my lower back. I could feel the difference instantly in my test walk at the store. Just a solid foundation right from the get-go. And now, every day, everything feels a little better. Their experts will personally fit you like they did me. And do what I did. Take the test walk around the store and you'll feel the difference. I've learned it all starts with the feet. And when you get the proper support, everything feels better. You can make an appointment online or just stop in the Good Feet store. They're in Grove City or on Polaris Parkway in Westerville. Or get started right now at goodfeet.com.
Catch Ohio State baseball all season long on The Fan 2. You can find the magical land of The Fan 2 by tuning into 1460 on your AM dial or clicking on The Fan's HD2 feed. Tyler Danberg thanks you. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Both of these men played sports in high school. Only one of them was good at it. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Joining the program, our favorite uncle, Bo Bishop. Bo, are you sick?
No.
I was looking at your rundown, and
you were looking at my rundown?
Your rundown.
How did you have access?
Because you tweeted it out on 971 BFS on Twitter. Go follow Bishop and Friends. But there's a Reds graphic. It says that y'all going to talk about the Reds. You talk baseball all of a sudden? Are you sick?
No. No, inmates are running the asylum. I'm not talking baseball.
I was like,
I didn't greenlight that.
I mean,
I didn't greenlight that.
If ever there was a time to talk about the Reds, I mean, they are off to one of the best starts they've ever had. They've got 20 wins before. Yeah,
Fantastic.
they're rolling. They're good. This guy,
Wake me up. Dude, there's the rule. Do it after July 4th. That's when I need you.
That's fine.
I need you for 3 weeks in July. I'm proud of it. It's good for you. I'm happy. Good.
I would encourage, if anyone hasn't checked in on the Reds, this guy they got, Ellie De La Cruz. Good. I'm going to just throw that little factoid out there. But
isn't he the top-ranked prospect in the Dodgers farm system?
Oh man, that's rough.
He's not. Oh, different Ellie De La Cruz.
My favorite thing about now with the Reds every single day is like the away broadcasters, the highlights that Ellie De La Cruz has. When you get the away broadcasters who are like, "Oh my God, this dude is phenomenal." Never, like every day there's a new highlight like that with him. So yeah, at the very least, he had one yesterday where he tracked a ball on the other side of second base and made the throw, and it was just like, oh yeah, this is becoming routine for this guy. He's on another level right now.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. I mean, he was one of those guys when he came up, like you could just see it, just different. Just different twitch, different. Yeah,
and like you said, probably not long for Cincinnati, but enjoy him while he's there.
It's low hanging fruit.
Enjoy him while he's there.
My poor little Dodgers. Hopefully they can. Scratch some pennies together.
It's
gonna
be
work.
It's gonna be a salary cap, so they.
Oh, is there?
I don't know if you caught that, Bo. That they've announced that Major League Baseball and the Players Association are going to get together and talk about next year's collective bargaining agreement. I thought
that'll go well.
Good luck with that. It seems like I
like how you have to put in a salary cap. You have to put in a salary cap to protect owners from themselves, and owners acknowledge this.
Yeah, they're begging for it.
This is here to protect us from us. It's what it is. If that's fine, do a cap, but then do a floor.
Yeah, it's
a hard floor.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. However, as a Mets fan, I can tell you just having an owner who wants to spend money is not always the solution either, because they are atrocious right now.
And that's had a really solid 20 years, haven't you?
Yeah,
with the Mets, with the ownerships.
That was the thing
through the years. Yeah,
Mets had the Wilpon family who didn't want to spend money, thought they were in a small market. Now they have a guy who is like, "I'll spend money. I don't care. I love it." And then they're just not good with the guys they get. They don't figure it out. They're on pace, Bo, right now to win 52 games.
Nice.
Seems bad. Seems bad.
Bo, did you get a chance to go to the Buckeyes game last year in the shoe?
A game or what?
A game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now I remember 2 years ago when you went to go see Nebraska, you told me that the atmosphere wasn't that great. When you went last year, I know they tried to make an attempt. Was it better?
Yeah, I mean, it was a night game. It was Ohio. We went to the Ohio game, so it was at night, so that helped a little bit. I think I always just noon's tough. It's always going to be tough for the atmosphere. It just is, and especially when you just get inundated with it over and over and over again, it just gets a little bit tough. And anytime you're at night, it's going to be amped up a little bit. So, look, I think the hard thing here is, and it's only going to get worse. You go to 24 teams in this playoff. Is what is Ryan Day's incentive to play Texas? Like, what's the point? Other than for our enjoyment,
to be the best, because the TV networks want to see these games.
Okay, but what's Ryan Day's motivation?
Here would be my counter to that.
To not duck smoke.
Well,
but you're going to get plenty of smoke in December and January, and I'm with you guys. I don't want Ohio State not to play these games.
You got to get them ready.
You got plenty. You're going to get Oregon. You got USC. You got Michigan. You got plenty to be prepared. I don't know that you need to be doing. I want them to. I just want to be abundantly clear. But from Ryan Day's perspective, and for what are they getting out of that?
Here's what I would say. My argument would be that at the end of this season coming up, which of course they're at Texas, they're at all these tough games. I would say they're going to be better prepared. I don't know if the talent on the team will be the same as last year, but they will be better prepared for whoever they play in the playoffs because they will face tougher competition than they did last year. I would think that would be the benefit if I were trying to make the argument for why you schedule a tougher couple games, is so that you hopefully have learned something about your team earlier in the season, and now you've got time to make adjustments. I thought that was the whole point of all these extra playoff games. So instead of going, well, we only have 4 teams, now we can't afford to lose any games. You can. Apparently in the SEC, you can afford to lose 3 games. You still get into the playoffs.
Well, we'll be making that argument too, I'm sure. So I don't want to throw too many stones.
No. But I'm saying that would be my argument if someone said, why would he want to play these games? The answer is to get a test for your team early, figure out. That's how you fixed it in Oregon when you played Oregon, and then you won a national championship. You lost, you figured it out, you got better, that kind of thing.
Well, I think the Michigan loss flipped it for them, right? I mean,
Well,
that's when that
didn't hurt either.
Flipped it where the switch got flipped. I suppose the counter to that, what you just said, would be like the New England Patriots won all those Super Bowls playing in the worst division in football because they had home field advantage predominantly through 20 years because they would win an easy division. They'd kind of coast. And if you just think about, just use that logic again, remember like Belichick's, the season starts October 31st. And I'm with you. Like, I don't want to ever not play these games. But at the same time, I understand from their perspective, if you're going to go to 24, then everybody's in. Like, what difference does it make? And so why put your team in harm's way for injury or anything early in the season when you have plenty of opportunity to go? And if they go to 24 teams, that's the whole top 25.
So you're saying that the regular season becomes meaningless?
Yes.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well,
I think
and that's
24
so
team really sucks, and I think 16 sucks. I think 12 sucks.
So you
I think it
think-
should be 8 at most.
So you think we're going to have an NBA problem?
Yes, I think you're
agree.
going to have a problem
Well,
when
what
you're going to
about
play a bunch of
college
games that nobody cares
basketball?
about.
Because I feel the same
Nobody
way.
cares about college basketball. Sorry, rhyme time, until March.
And,
They don't.
right. And like we just said, I mean,
They don't care.
Now that they've expanded, or they're going to expand to 76, you're going to see teams like that horrible Auburn team get in and play because, well, they could pull
They
an
won
upset.
the NIT.
Great. We all feel real good about NIT teams around here. Like that's
it's
not what you want.
It's all follow the money. So as long as there's more money in it, they're going to continue to chase it.
Yeah. What do you have coming up on the show today, Bo?
Dude, I can't believe it's May.
I know.
It's May, boys. Kentucky Derby tomorrow. You
got a horse? You got somebody
I
that we
almost
should be
threw
looking
myself through the windshield of my car in the child drop-off line when I heard you say you'd never heard of Seattle Slew.
at? Never heard of it. Never
Like
heard
that
of it.
just broke
Bo,
me.
you act like I was born in the 70s. I don't know that.
But it's one of the more legendary horses in.
And it was the answer to this is the first time, the last horse to win the Triple Crown was Seattle Slew until it went like 30 years. But and then I thought to myself, well, I can't even be mad at him because it's really like what's happened to those type of sports. That we don't know who wins those things anymore. Like if you don't follow auto racing, do you have any idea who won the Daytona 500? 20 years ago, everybody knew who won the Daytona 500. Right. Everybody knew who won the Indianapolis 500. Now nobody does unless you follow those sports. Yeah. So it's I don't know who the heavyweight champion of the world is.
Wait a minute, Brad Pitt didn't win it with
God, that's a great movie.
Damson Idris.
Why didn't he let
Formula One? That's not even IndyCar or Daytona 500.
Well, you know,
didn't they blew the end of that, right? Pitt shouldn't have won. The kid should have won.
I thought the kid should have won.
Kid should have won
100%.
But he was flying at the end. You see that? He was flying.
That's fine, but the kid should have won.
I agree.
It was really silly that they had Pitt win that thing.
I know. It
was a great movie. I thought it was fun.
It was definitely a good movie.
I went and saw it 3 times in the theater, Bo.
Wasn't it beautiful?
I took my dad because my dad loves cars. We love racing, and he was never going to go see that movie without a recommendation. And I'm like, no, you need to go see this. It was stunning
awesome.
how they did with that. Yeah,
it
but
really was. It was beautiful. Yeah, but the kid should have won.
Absolutely. It's got
Just like Hangman should have been in
rewatchability, too.
Maverick at the final mission.
Yeah.
Hangman should have been in there. Come on.
Yes, of course.
The best
Makes
pilot.
sense. Makes sense. All right, Reds talk coming up. Bishop and Friends.
No, it is not. How dare you? Choosing violence on a Friday.
Have a good Friday, Bo. We appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
I'll tell you what, we have one of 2 scandals. I don't know which one we have, but either we have a high-ranking executive at JP Morgan essentially threatening an employee to give them sex in return for a promotion. The high-level JP Morgan executive, Lorna Hajdini, apparently had this lawsuit filed against her by someone who was suing as a John Doe. However, this news came out that it was, and I mean, a bunch of horrific accusations.
She had the internet on fire yesterday.
She was.
They said so many people applied to JP Morgan. It was ridiculous.
Everyone in my guys group chat but me said that they did.
She threatened a male employee to either give her sex or you're not getting your promotions. That's according to his claim. Well, now apparently it has come out that the claims are all fabricated. According to JP Morgan, they did an investigation on this, and apparently the staffer who's already moved on and is now working somewhere else, they believe these to be fabricated. So either we have a horrible workplace scandal where someone is, threatening another employee with sex and all that stuff, which is not good, or we have an employee making up an entire story about this female executive and saying that she threatened me. I'm just so good looking and so whatever that this female, executive couldn't keep her hands off of me. And either way, this is messy. It's not good. But
one of the lines,
the New York Post has been all over this.
Oh
posting
my
constantly.
goodness! Yeah. It's very graphic.
It is very graphic.
If what she was saying was what she was saying,
she should lose all her jobs. She's never worked there.
She
all that.
was talking spicy.
My favorite line that we can say on the air was, "Your wife doesn't have cannons like these."
Yeah, she was. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, it's messy. All right, well, enjoy researching that if you have
Talk to me, baby.
Have a great Friday. We'll see. We'll be back on Monday. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there and good morning. Still watching slow-moving traffic on 71 southbound because of a disabled vehicle near Greenlawn Avenue. Also, lane restrictions causing some slowdowns on 70 eastbound as you push into the 76-70 split. But everything else looking nice and clear. Make it a great day and a great weekend. I'm 10 TV's Amy Stugger.